Hi, everyone. My name is Rob Whelan, and I am an author, game designer, and apparently do not have the skills to properly drink a mug. This is Theater of the Mind Players and our fabulous Paranoia one-shot that we are doing here tonight in the city of Milwaukee to raise money for the charity RAIN, the Rape, Abuse, Incest National Network. It's actually the Sexual Assault Awareness Month too, so yes. It is that was a complete coincidence. But we are here tonight to play a very silly game that is very unusual for the for our crew here. So thank you for joining us.
We're gonna have a smile off. This is happening. Oh God.
As you can see, things are already getting out of hand. So we are playing the game Paranoia. As you can see by the various products displayed behind me, Paranoia is a classic RPG of dark humor, bureaucracy, betrayal, and intrigue. It was one of the very first RPGs that I read as a kid. And it was very, very influential on me, both as a game master and a designer. It really drove home the idea that the play is the thing, and that being clear about communicating intent with your players is very important, because this is a game where players are expected to backstab and lie about each other and screw each other over, and as long as everybody is in on that, it's a ton of fun. Yes?
I can't backstab Jordan from over here.
I'm sure you'll find a way.
Hey, Alex, as equipment's officer, were you issued that sign?
I'm loyalty officer. It's part of the loyalty package. I'm sorry if you were not informed by friend computer.
Oh dear God.
But it does look like a piece of equipment.
It's a sign of loyalty. Literally.
It's happening.
This also will be the RPG session where I will talk the least. Because inevitably what happens is people jump into their roles and start trash talking, and clones are going to die. That's one of the reasons why characters are issued 6 clones at the beginning of character creation, because everybody's going to die a lot, whether it's through the betrayal of other players, whether it's in a Tarantino-esque multiple laser gun standoff, or through the sheer capriciousness of our good friend Computer. Friend Computer, are you there?
Why, yes, Robert, I am present.
All right.
Oh no, Friend Computer.
Thank you very much for joining us here today, Friend Computer.
It is my pleasure.
So, in addition to Friend Computer, we do have our usual gang of suspects here, and we're going to go around the table, and they're going to introduce themselves, they're going to introduce their characters, and they're going to introduce their mandatory bonus duty. Every Troubleshooter team has a certain responsibilities that are spread out throughout the different members of the team. So what I'd like for the players to do is to introduce your character, talk about the 3 character traits that your character has chosen, and what your mandatory bonus duty is, and what your favorite part about it is, because, as we all know, Friend Computer is listening.
Oh no, Friend Computer.
Since you're number 1, Jordan, you get to go first.
They gave me a card, too.
You're all excited about it.
Very happy for you, happy officer.
Hi, I'm ZR Ted number 1, and I'm your happiness officer.
So
my
happy.
personality is hopeful, decisive, and paranoid. My duties as happiness officer are ensuring that all happiness-related activities are carried out satisfactorily, maintaining team morale at or above approved levels, identifying and eliminating any lack of happiness and its underlying causes, as well as providing assistance, counseling, and additional happiness for anybody failing to be happy.
You're so happy.
That's why I'm happiness officer.
ZR, which of those duties is your favorite to perform?
I would have to say identifying and eliminating any lack of happiness and its underlying causes.
Okay. And how do you do that most effectively?
Why, any way that I can.
That is the right answer.
All right. So
On that note, my cheeks are going numb.
This is most Jordan has left in many months.
So, ZR, why don't you go ahead and choose who should go next?
Why, I feel like the best way to go from here is to talk to our loyalty officer, because everybody knows happiness is best achieved by being loyal to friend computer.
And loyalty brings you happiness.
Yes.
All right, go ahead.
I am Alice R. Gen 2, and I am your loyalty officer. I am unhelpful, distracted, and clumsy. And as loyalty officer, everyone's guilty of something. I am responsible for ensuring that loyalty is utilized and maintained at appropriate and approved levels, detecting any lapses or breaches of loyalty, reporting disloyalty to your superiors and or the friend computer, and identifying who is responsible. And I think my favorite of those duties is detecting any lapses or breaches of loyalty. All hail friend computer.
All hail.
All hail.
How do you detect those breaches of loyalty?
I speak with my other citizens and ask them how their day is going, and make sure they are wearing their all hail friend computer pin in a prominent position that is closest to their heart.
Oh. So, judging by the folks here,
I'm glad you were able to recognize your error and correct it yourself.
friend
Good
computer.
work, Alice.
All right. Let's go to our equipment. Speaking of equipment, let's go to our equipment officer.
Hello. I am AARONN. I am number 2. I am loyal, timid, and absolvatory.
It's a heck of a word.
Yeah. That's what someone wrote down.
All right. For the rest of us who didn't get their English degree, what does that mean?
I originally put that I was accusatory. They flipped it opposite, so that I believe that everyone.
He's determined to make sure everyone is innocent.
Well, I believe everyone is.
And what do you do as equipment officer?
I ensure all equipment is used appropriately at the appropriate levels, overseeing the maintenance and safekeeping of all equipment, prevent wrong activities with the correct use of equipment and vice versa, and returning all mission-specific equipment to the issuing officer.
And which of those is your favorite duty?
Probably ensuring all equipment is used appropriately at appropriate levels.
Oh. All right.
Hello. I am Lucy RGJ. I am combat officer. I do following duties. I decide and explain tactics. I instruct and demonstrate best practice in combat. I ensure all combats are carried out satisfactorily, and I determine what went wrong.
I apologize to all our Russian viewers.
I am from Ukraine.
Ukraine viewers. I apologize for her.
What?
Friend computer doesn't make mistakes.
All hail friend computer.
What is
You
your
are
favorite?
correct.
What is your favorite duty as combat officer?
I really like determining what went wrong.
What's your personality?
Oh, I forgot. I was supposed to be badass, brash, and brainy, but someone swapped badass to cowardly. So,
Are you saying that there's a problem with your clone?
well, no, clone is perfect.
Are you sure?
Other clones are less perfect.
Now,
Which
disparaging
clone?
other clones. Not very
Which clone
nice.
is less perfect?
Yeah, tell us.
I am sure you will find out.
As team leader, I would like you to please describe in great detail.
I think you know.
I don't, though.
Yes, Lucy. What is wrong with your clone?
Oh, my clone is fine. This is what I tell you.
Lucy, you
Da.
seem evasive.
I'm not being evasive.
I concur, friend computer.
I would like to propose that Lucy is given 1/2 of a betrayal or treason star.
You don't even know the word for treason star.
Because I'm the loyalty officer. It's a hard concept for me.
Lucy, how can you convince me that you are not being treasonous?
All hail friend computer.
All hail, friend computer.
All hail.
All hail.
Lucy,
Da.
Everyone
I
hailed.
see a smile on that face.
All hail friend computer.
Great job, friend computer.
Thank you, Lucy. I believe you.
Da.
All right, and this is why Paranoia Adventures are very broad, and not like very heavily plotted. Okay, so let's go to our team leader.
I am Soup-R-MAN. I am daring, cynical, and clever. When it comes to my duties, no mistakes were made. I am team leader. I am responsible for ensuring that the mission objectives are carried out appropriately, giving instructions that are clear, easy to understand, and not wrong. Seeing that all team members are performing their assigned duties correctly, not being or going wrong. I am also the science officer. My responsibilities as science officer are ensuring that all science and hygiene practices are carried out appropriately, maintaining the cleanliness, health, and science of your team members and equipment, identifying and eliminating the uses and causes of non-science and unhygiene, using science and hygiene to assist your team members in their duties.
Who forgot the deodorant?
So,
Oh, I've got some.
Supar,
You would.
which of those duties do you prefer?
Not being or going wrong.
No. I mean, do you prefer being
All
team?
equipment.
Oh,
must
which
be,
one of those?
Inspected by equipment officer.
I like being team leader. I like being science officer. I don't have a favorite. All is well.
Team leader and science officer, I have a question for you.
Yes, go ahead, friend computer.
Do you think that Lucy is disloyal?
Absolutely, friend computer.
I'm
Why
feeling
would you
very
say
cold
that?
out right now, friend
Sweetheart?
computer.
I'm sorry, you said something, friend computer.
Why would you say that, Suit R?
Because a few minutes ago, she seemed indecisive.
When was I
I-
indecisive?
I am leaning towards agreeing with the team leader. Lucy, you have earned a single treason point.
Da.
Friend computer is wise.
All right.
You, I know.
All right. So, we begin our actual adventure. Now that we've gotten through our introductions, we begin our actual adventure in the the halls of Alpha Complex. Alpha Complex is a massive dome-shaped building within which the clones have been living their entire lives. Friend Computer controls every element of their lives, where they eat, where they sleep, where they breathe. And the troubleshooters are here to ensure that things continue to flow smoothly as as clones make their way through our day. Friend Computer, what's the sort of wake-up announcement that you normally give to our troubleshooters?
It's glorious.
I will give you an example. Bing bong! Good morning, citizens, and welcome to another beautiful day in Alpha Complex. It is a wonderful day for being pleasant towards each other and seeking out any possibility of treason. Now go and get those communist citizens.
All hail Friend Computer!
All hail.
All hail.
All
All
hail.
So you've been so you make your way into the sort of the common area of the troubleshooter barracks, and the common process is you get a nice cup of hot fun. And you take your wakey pill, and then you wait until you get the call to for a troubleshooter mission.
Isn't that fun?
This
I
hot
love
fun is very
waiting.
lovely today.
Exactly. I love waiting to get a troubleshooting mission. It's such a fun time.
Friend Computer is the best computer.
So Zedar, you get your cup of hot fun. You pick up your pill, but it's a different color than the pill that you normally get.
Wonderful.
Do you still take it?
Was it provided to me by Friend Computer?
Yeah, it just right there in the dispensary thing.
I sure do.
All right.
Dead.
Clone 1 gone.
You just spilled hot fun all down your shirt. I watched it happen.
Don't forget, fun is mandatory. So is loyalty.
Okay, good to know. Does anybody else do anything while you're waiting for the troubleshooter alert?
I compose a song about Friend Computer and why she is the best Friend Computer. And write it in 5 parts so I can teach everyone harmony, and we can perform it together for Friend Computer during lunch.
That sounds so fun. I know, right? Though I do want to speak to you, Lucy, because I feel like I've identified that you're not happy.
I'm very happy.
And I want to make sure you're happy.
You
what
see
can we
the
do
smile? I'm very happy.
to make you more happy?
Your tongue stops working.
I think that's a really important part of your job to be happy.
Zed, not sure if you noticed. Your tongue, she has stopped moving.
That's very interesting. It must be something perfect.
What? Can you understand her?
Absolutely.
What did she say?
She said, "I'm number one. I'm number one. All hail. I am number one."
All hail number 1?
I believe that's
Yeah.
treasonous to say someone else is number 1.
I think I agree.
Other
Did
than
someone
Friend Computer.
say treason?
Yes, Friend Computer?
I do
I
believe
have a question for Zed.
I do believe they didn't mean it
Friend
intentionally.
Zed, what seems to be the matter with your voice box?
My tongue has no feeling.
Your tongue is working now, but now your nose has actually physically closed up.
Friend Computer, for some reason, my nose isn't working anymore. But I will work through this the best I can in order to be the best for you.
Well, if a part of you is no longer working, then how could you possibly continue to be number 1?
This is very good. Is good question. You answer, Zed.
Oh, that is a good question.
Because I'm sure that it's only temporary.
I do believe that you can be relieved of your number one duties for the time being.
Friend Computer is wise.
I'll help
Thank
my
you.
computer.
Well, hell.
Please pass your number one duties to Alice.
Friend Computer, you're my favorite.
Congratulations, Alice. Your hard work is paid off. I hope this makes you happy.
Thank you so much. I hope your nose feels better, Zed.
Thank you.
Your nose is unclogged, but a yellow goo is now just drizzling out of it. Like, think of the worst runny nose that you've had, and it's just
It's like butter for your popcorn.
yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Equipment officer, could I please requisition some tissues in order to maintain a clean environment?
I'll have to go check.
Did you say clean?
Yes.
Are you going to go check?
Yeah.
Okay.
I make sure that the area is clear of any science equipment that needs to be clean.
Okay. Aaron, can you show me your Secret Society card, please? Thank you. Okay. Thank you. Good to know. So, Alice,
Yes.
are you going? Where are you going to find?
My assumption is there is a basically quartermaster for the whole facility because I don't have tissues on me at the moment.
Okay.
So I was going to go and see if it would be appropriate use to grab tissues for the running nose.
You probably won't get issued equipment until you go on the mission. So you would likely have to find this either like in a supply closet or something like that. Do you want to do that?
Yes.
Okay. So what I want you to do then is to give me a borrow that really quick there, clone. Thank you. I want you to give me a brains plus alpha complex roll.
Friend Computer is the best computer.
Oh, I also forgot. I'm sorry. You also get to roll a computer die. Do you want the regular or the extra strength?
Extra strength.
All right.
Shouldn't it be blue?
What is difference?
That one's bigger. So how many 5s and 6s did you roll?
2.
And did you roll a computer on the computer die?
I did not.
All right. So you are in fact able to you wander away and crack open the supply room door, and you pull out a nice industrial sized roll of tissue paper. What else do you find? Or rather, I should say.
So I grabbed him for cards, so I wasn't sure.
Yeah, I was like, wait, no.
Good.
Yeah.
This is why I want this. All right, so you do find an extra piece of gear. Top or bottom?
Top.
That is the piece of gear that you find.
Good, he was talking about the cards.
You should show the camera.
He'll reveal it when the time is right.
I mean, instead of showing us, show the camera. Just show the camera so that
Just,
the audience knows.
Yeah. Show the big blur that is the card.
Yeah, I don't know.
Good. That's your beer, not my beer.
I'll allow it.
The door opens up, and you're expecting your equipment officer to return, when in fact it is someone else. It is an infrared citizen. The infrareds are the one security level lower than the. I like the idea that you jump to attention and then you're like, oh, you. And they have their names clones basically stenciled across their jumpsuit. And this clone's name is May NTA. And she looks terrified. Like, she looks like she has been sent to the principal's office with a baggie full of weed in her pocket. Excuse me, which one of you, which one of you is Alice Arjen?
That would be me, citizen. What can I help you with?
Joseph BDGU asked me to deliver a special super secret high priority message to you in private.
And I'm sorry, who did you say the message was from again?
Joseph BDGU.
DGU. Okay. I will be right back, friends. Please remain loyal. All hail friend computer.
All hail.
All hail.
All hail.
So where do you go for this message?
Like around the corner.
Okay.
Within earshot.
I'm glad you said that. So glad.
So let's see here. What is the message?
I don't know, Rob. What could it be?
What?
Where did you come from?
It
Where did you
be?
go? Where did
Where'd
you
you
come
come
from, Cotton Eye Joe?
Oh my god, his name is Joseph. Brilliant.
Thank you.
I give up.
You seem unhappy, Lucy.
That was Tawny voice.
I maintain this smile for the entire time so far. Do not you dare break character.
I'm using two voices on purpose because I can say bullshit with Tawny voice.
Oh no.
Friend computer is always listening.
Oh, please.
All hail friend computer.
All hail.
All hail.
Bing bong. There is a projected weather outside of infinite hail. Do not step outside of the complex. Thank you.
Delightful.
Thank you, friend computer.
Thank you.
All hail.
Outside.
Literally.
The infrared reaches into the collar of her jumpsuit and hands you a piece of paper, and then does this. What do you do?
All hail friend computer.
Thump.
I walk away. While reading the message.
Okay. You have no idea what the message says because it is in a code you do not recognize.
Alice, I heard somebody fall over. Does a mess need to be cleaned up?
Yes, it does. Team leader, I believe you are responsible for messes, correct?
Yes, I will clean it up.
That infrared died.
Thank you. Thanks. All right.
It sounds unsanitary.
I am cleaning it. Thank you, Lucy.
Do you need equipment to clean with?
You sound
are
unhappy.
curious.
I will use my own body to clean it.
But then you will be unhygienic.
I will then clean myself.
It is
We
a good
can
use
just
of resources.
burn him.
You come up with the best ideas, Alice.
Gosh, thank you, Zed. Not as good as friend computer, though.
Of course.
So,
Okay,
you,
just out of game.
I'm really horrified right
Yeah,
now.
I'm A, really struggling. And B, I'm pretty certain you're absolutely pissed off that you lost. Number one. Okay.
What do you mean? Friend computer doesn't make mistakes.
Okay, just
stop it! Just stop it!
I needed Tony to come back for a minute. All right.
Is now the time we're gonna pick up drinking?
Does Tony have more or less anxiety?
Tony
In
has
Hell City.
way more.
In Hell City, all of the muscles on my face below my eyes
hurt.
Like, Soup is keeping it cool, but Tony inside is like, oh my god!
Don't worry.
Sorry, Brad.
Eventually, your face will just go numb.
I'm waiting for that to happen.
Alright, I'm back to being Soup.
So, in the bad old days of,
long ago.
there was no line between character and out of character in Paranoia, and
Okay.
they encouraged the game master to basically listen to everything and be like, "Are you sure about that?"
I will accept treason points. I will. I'll do it.
Well, there's only one person here who has treason points. In that
Hello.
process.
Danielle, will you give me treason points for being anxious?
Bing bong! Attention, troubleshooters. The computer, in its infinite wisdom, has chosen you for an extremely important mission. Rejoice, for the computer has confidence in your abilities.
Yay!
Oh, the
very
friend
excited.
computer, the best
You may
computer.
stop rejoicing.
That song wasn't
Please
approved.
report to Joseph B. DGU at QED Section Mission Briefing Room, number 23087D.
Let's go.
All right, who's leading the way to the briefing room?
The team leader,
Yep.
of course.
Yep, I'm leading.
All right, go ahead and roll me a brains plus alpha complex.
I was going to ask who was good at knowing the Alpha Complex.
We're
I think
all
it might be him.
Oh
We're
boy.
all great at the Alpha Complex. This is where we live.
Okay.
So,
But
if
the
you-
team leader's never
you
wrong.
You sound like you have an issue here. What's the
I
issue?
have a +2 in brains, but I have a -3 in alpha complex.
Oh,
Perfect.
So what that means is
Does that mean no dice?
no. What that means is you actually roll the full complement, but any misses count as negative successes.
Oh, okay.
And a miss
Good
would be
luck.
like a 1 or 2.
Your zeros
Nothing
are
that
negative
anything but a
ones.
5 or 6. So basically, yeah.
Oh!
Oh dear.
Oh!
My goodness.
Oh, did you roll the computer die too? I'm
That's a
sorry.
very consistent roll.
didn't roll the computer die. Okay.
Use the red one. It's
Okay.
scarier.
Yep. Oh, good. Okay.
It's a 1.
So how many successes did you get?
1.
Okay, and how many failures did you get? Anything?
5?
Oh.
I feel like the happiness level of the table has risen.
Yeah. I mean,
Do you know where we are? This does not look right.
this is where I know where I'm going. Just don't worry. citizen.
So
I
So
follow
Soup
blindly.
is taking you down deeper and deeper, like in the complex. Like you started out in the relatively clean confines of the Reds part of the sector, and he's taking you through a couple of doors, and sure enough, you come out of a door, and down the hallway, you in fact see briefing a sign on the wall that says briefing room number 23087 D, and with like an arrow. You know, so like here's you guys. Here's the hallway, and then here is the arrow to the briefing room. Except the hallway is painted entirely white. In Alpha Complex, hallways are painted color-coded by their clearance, which means that only ultraviolet citizens can use this hallway. And across at the edge of the hallway, by the door to the briefing room, we see you do see a robot outside. Ladies and gentlemen, our special guest here tonight is Matt Wild. He is the me the football practice. He is one of the owners of the Milwaukee Record and was one of the great writers of the AV Club Milwaukee. and is a local celebrity par excellence. That did not pay me to say that.
He's excellent on all the morning shows.
Yes. So, describe what your robot looks like.
Well, I'm a quarterbot. I'm your friendly quarterbot. I'm just a good old quarterbot. You know, just having fun out there. You know, playing like a kid. And I just want everyone to have a good time and you know, play like a kid. Have fun out there. And you know, it's you know, kind of green and gold kind of thing going on.
Okay.
I would imagine there's a little bit of copper in there as well.
Little bit. Like I said, just having fun out there, playing like a kid, and you know, just want to help you all out.
AKA the best.
So you see, like, you know that you've been called here to dispense equipment to these folks, and you see them kind of trapped across you from a hallway, and they seem a little timid as far as like crossing the hallway. So what do you do?
You know, that's no problem. You know, what do y'all need? Anyone?
Team leader.
We need safe passage to our briefing room.
Well, can't help you with that. Any kind of equipment?
I could use some gum.
That's a good 75-yarder right to you, bud.
All right, go ahead and give me a. Whoa, that's like a frozen rope.
Just having fun out there. Playing like a
Like a
kid.
goose hitting the windshield of a plane.
Go ahead and give me a violence and athletics roll there, Super.
Okay, cool. Wait, is that...
Perhaps if we had a red carpet, then we could traverse.
Was this a positive roll or a negative roll?
Positive.
Okay. So you don't subtract the successes then. It's just how many 5s and 6s. Oh, don't forget to roll the computer die.
Oh, right, yeah.
I am thinker.
Wonderful idea.
I did roll a computer.
Oh, you did roll a computer. Friend computer, do you have anything to say about this?
Let me think for a moment.
Processing. All right. Well, how many successes did you get?
3.
Okay. That sucker comes in like a cone rifle shell, and you barely get out of the way before it the case of the chewing gum smashes into the wall behind you and like leaves like cracks and sparks come shooting out of where the electrical damage happens.
Oh dear.
Get out of the way.
Thank you, friend computer. Just in time.
All hail, friend computer.
All
Oh,
hail.
All hail.
You are quite welcome.
So wise is the computer friend.
Friend computer, the best computer, the best computer there is.
I will say again, that song was not approved.
I'm the loyalty officer. I decide which songs are approved. That is, of course, assuming that friend computer approves as well.
Friend computer, is it not treasonous to go against your team leader?
There are 2 options at play here. For one, Alice has been praising me with her use of song. But for 2, she has also been going against the team leader. I have a perfect solution. You have both earned treason points.
Thank you, friend computer.
Wait. Both who?
Both Soup R-Man and Alice.
Great. Thank
This-
you, friend computer.
This is wise.
All
Thank
hail,
you.
friend computer.
All hail,
All
friend
hail.
All hail,
computer.
friend computer.
Thou are so wise.
So if these
Hey,
are
welcome
so
to
now
the
if these are
club.
the young kids that are supposed to be on this mission that you're going on, F4, you get to, if you would be so kind, while they're trying to figure out to get to you, which pieces of equipment go to. Everybody gets one.
I
So
have an
you
idea.
Can flip through the deck and choose whichever things you want to hand out.
Blood
You
is
have that
red.
authority.
We can put a path of blood down the hallway and walk on it.
Super unclean.
Well, you're right. You're right.
That's very important. But Alice, you seem unhappy.
We could use our jumpsuits and make a
I
red
would
path.
love to help you
down the
become
hallway.
happy again. What's causing you to be happy?
My friend computer's causing me to be very happy.
Well, that sounds great. Thank you for sharing. That made me very happy.
We could use our jumpsuits to make a red path down the hallway.
Huh. That seems like a great idea.
Be out of uniform.
That seems like a very valid point.
Anyone else have ideas? I had 2 already.
Perhaps
What
we
if
can
we-
find a route around the hallway.
What if we light it on fire?
That would be red.
And destruction of property.
That's a valid point.
You're really fun. You're so fun.
Thank you. I
You're
take that
welcome.
compliment to heart. I
Ah.
appreciate
Can
it.
I roll to see if we can find a different way around?
Yes, please.
Yeah, go ahead and roll brains and alpha complex.
Already lost.
Can't put the sign down.
Oh, another idea. Who's good at bureaucracy?
Oh, that's gonna be. I got a 6.
Wonderful.
A 6? Okay. And was that a positive or a negative roll?
Positive.
All right. So you eventually find a route that you have to kind of go up this way, crisscross over here, climb up on a gantry, go over that thing through. It looks like one of those old family circus cartoons where Billy's running through the backyard of everything. But you finally make it to the briefing room without having to cross the white hallway. Unfortunately, it seems like the briefing has started without you.
Oh dear.
Because when you walk in, the quarterbot is standing next to a huge crate marked "Danger Mission Equipment," and the gaunt but dapper figure of Joseph B. DGU is already halfway through his briefing. Just make sure you are beyond the blast radius if this should occur.
Oh dear.
Now, you understand how to safely use your mission equipment. After this briefing, you will take it and report immediately to hangar 139 on level 27B, where you will be assigned to guard the new experimental Warbot model 425 Mark IV field. Now, testing on this new Warbot begins in precisely 20 hours. And you will be responsible for the safety of the Warbot Model 425 Mark B. After the 20 hours represented on R&D should arrive to take charge of the Mark IV, we have no indication that a sabotage attempt will occur. But we're taking no chances while you are on this mission. That is why you are receiving very
Bing bong.
careful
Eat
thing
as
with the
Joe.
name will be
Eat
your
as
code
Joe.
name will be.
No lady likes to snuggle or dine accompanied by a porcupine. Burma shave. 1 call. That's all. Go Bucks.
All help on
Thank you,
computer.
friend.
Select a
computer.
mission leader.
I'll hail friend computer.
All hail.
Well, hell.
We must select a mission leader.
Ah.
Are you Please select a mission leader at this time.
You're the one who knows how to use equipment, right?
Yes.
As team
I
leader,
mean-
I will.
So you accept team leader?
No, as team leader, I am initiating a democracy and voting process.
I believe democracies are treason.
Oh right.
Democracy.
I said.
He did say it.
No, I
We
didn't.
will hard.
I said applicable fences.
He did say democracy.
Soup, our man, I am very disappointed in you. I believe you have earned yourself a treason point.
Oh dear.
Oh my goodness, gosh.
Thank you, friend computer.
You are welcome, Soup, our man. Don't disappoint me again.
I shall not. I have disappointed myself.
You will be acting as mission leader for the entirety of this mission. Your team's code name is Task Force 451. As mission leader, your special equipment consists
I think he should be the mission
of
leader.
one chronobot, which will count down the time remaining in your mission. Starting right now from the 20-hour mark, your chronobot will announce the time remaining every hour on the hour. All of you will be receiving the standard authorization and responsibility forms, and I will turn over the briefing to the quarterbot so that they can dispense your specialty mission equipment.
Hey, buddy, thanks. Just having fun out there again. Just wanted to, drive that home. Playing like a kid. Having a good time out there. So all to you gunslingers, troubleshooters, what you all need? Y'all need some equiment?
I'm
I
sorry,
think
I
that
don't
would
believe
be
we've gotten your name, Quarterbot.
Oh, it's, F4 VR 3?
Oh, wait.
Did we lose the
Lose
stream?
it? Yeah.
Oh, damn.
We lost Danielle as well. Did we?
Danielle, you still there?
Oh, should I
Pardon?
go? Okay.
Okay. I heard a beep.
We lost the
Alright.
stream.
No, we're good.
Oh,
We're
we're
back up.
back. Hello,
so,
friend.
F-
Infallible. I was merely taking a nap.
I'm glad you're well rested, friend computer.
So, as before we dropped out, F4 VR3 was just about to hand out some equipment.
You bet. Thanks, buddy. Just having fun out there. Playing like a kid. Just want you guys to have a good time. Y'all need some equipment. Let's go. You ready?
What do you have that is good for melee combat?
Good for melee combat.
Ah.
You know what? I got something right up your
Ooh.
alley there. Ooh.
Feel free to reveal it because you are actually handing it
Oh.
out.
Oh, okay. All right, great.
I have helping hands.
Wonderful.
It is a metal glove.
Ask
Or
and you
punching.
shall receive. Okay, who needs a little moonshine? I think you do.
Well, thank you very much. This will be very helpful.
Now, y'all know I like to, sometimes go out and cut the lawn. So, I got a grotesque ancient weapon here.
Oh,
And,
wonderful.
Oh, that is
Kind
fascinating.
of looks like that.
I'm sorry, what?
Thank you.
Pusher cutter.
Pusher.
A grotesque weapon. Ancient grotesque weapon.
That's interesting that you would know about ancients.
It's a pushing cutter of stuff things.
Ah, yes, the ancient pushing cutter of stuff things.
Now, I got a couple other things here. We got a couple 3 grenades here. Someone want to go out for a pass on these?
Ooh.
I could catch that.
All right, buddy. You
Oh,
ready?
God.
All right, coming in hot.
All right, go ahead and give me a violence plus athletics roll.
Let me roll all those dice.
Does he need a computer die?
Yes, he does.
The right here.
Always roll a computer die.
Nope.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Oh dear.
Did we just lose our first clone?
I have a really good throw, but
Me too.
Oh, do you want to try to throw? Do you want to try to throw the cooked grenade back? Okay. Go ahead and roll it. You're going to need at least 2 successes to properly do it.
Oh dear.
I got
dear.
one.
Did you?
Boom! Friend computer, when is the ETA on AARONN's next clone?
It is unfortunate to hear that AARONN's clone has been dispensed. It will take approximately 5 minutes to reboot.
All
You
right.
done forked up, Aaron.
Sorry there, buddy.
QB, is there anything else left?
Were there any grenades left, or did they all explode?
Wait, is anybody else catching? We've got an Aaron and a Favre.
Yes.
You just,
Did you just get
so
that?
Connie
Only
doesn't
took
know
an hour.
sports.
I'm from the South. I'm from the South.
Which,
Where
before,
sports don't exist.
Roll Tide.
I won't do
Oh
that
my
either.
god.
Oh man.
So go ahead and give me a brains plus demolition roll there.
No brains.
Can I do
Zero
two?
brains.
No, it's her roll. So
I
0.
have none.
You have no brains
No
or
brains.
And
mechanics.
you have a -1 mechanics.
I have 3 mechanics.
Oh, brains. Okay, it's a total of -1.
Okay, so roll.
Wait. You said
It's demolitions.
Brains plus
and
demolitions.
demolitions. Okay.
So whatever the integer is, you roll. You roll that number of dice, plus the computer die. Cause you always roll the computer die because that does count as.
Okay, wait. Brains or mechanics, though?
Both. You add them together.
No, brains plus. They
Demolitions.
can cross.
You said mechanics, though, a minute ago. Okay.
Oh,
I'm sorry. Brains
he said
plus demolitions. That's what I meant.
Okay. I have no brains.
Okay, but you have demolitions, yes.
I have
what
only
about your
one
character,
die.
though?
Okay, so you roll.
2 dice.
She keeps saying
The
it.
computer die and your demolitions die.
Okay. I rolled a computer and a 3.
So, yes, one of the grenades that got chucked over there does still exist, and your hand is on it right when the computer says something.
Hello, Citizen Lucy. It appears that you are holding a very special item. This item was not meant for you. You
Oh,
must release it immediately.
okay. I just thought it would be useful for a mission, but I agree. You are right, friend computer.
I'll help our computer.
All
All
hail.
hail,
Oh,
friend.
hail.
You must give it to another member of your party.
Oh. Well, I think you will find useful.
I will find it useful.
No. Zed or Ted.
If computer agrees, I will take the exploding thing.
Yes, ZR Ted, I would like you to take it. And I would like you to place your hand on the pin.
Yes, ma'am. Computer.
Yes, computer man.
Any
Make
further
sure-
instructions?
That is above your security clearance.
Yes, friend computer.
I'll help her.
Don't let go of that special gift.
I won't. Thank you, friend computer. I don't know how grenades work in real life.
So there's a pin that you pull out, and that
Okay.
sets the thing.
Okay, thank you.
You need to watch more MASH.
Apparently.
So, F4, what other equipment you got for the rest of our crew here?
Well, I got one more package. I think we'll just do a handoff on this one again. Just want you all to know to have fun out there, play like a kid, have a good time. And I got some C8, and we'll just do a little handoff here,
Why, thank you.
as if you didn't have enough explosives already.
Wonderful. Thank you, QB.
You bet.
Are you cradling it in your arms?
Well, I have
Grenade
to keep my hand on the pin. And now I have C8, explosive buddy.
So you have a
Don't worry, C8 only explodes if it has an electrical charge.
Wonderful. Thank you for the information.
I'm glad I can help.
Yeah, you're just gonna want to tuck that ball. I mean, just tuck it in there real close, real close.
Oh.
All right. Joseph B. Has been talking the entire time while this has been going on.
Great.
And if there are no further questions, what question do you have, Citizen Alice?
Citizen Joseph, what does this mean?
Well then, just a moment, please.
Yes.
Can I see it as she's handing it over?
Yeah, it's a handwritten note written in some kind of script.
Is it anything one of us might recognize, or I would recognize while looking at it?
Go ahead and give me a
Oh God.
brains plus psychology roll.
I have 2 for
Ooh.
psychology at least.
I have 5.
Are you looking at it too?
I am.
Okay.
So
I
that's
got 1 success.
5 plus 1.
Mhm.
which is
1 success.
6. Can I have a computer die, please?
Yeah. Did,
Thank you.
1 success, no computer.
1. 2 successes.
okay. You both recognize it as a code that is commonly, or that is supposedly used by communists.
Oh dear.
Alice,
Oh yes, friend computer.
Alice,
Yes?
my camera has detected something suspicious. What is in your hand?
I am not entirely sure, friend computer. I was asking Joseph for clarification. I did not want to have anything in my possession that was not approved of, so I wanted to make sure, friend computer.
Alice,
Yes?
are you aware that what you are holding in your hand is strictly forbidden?
Oh no.
All hail, friend computer.
Oh, no, friend computer.
Oh,
Oh,
hail.
I am very disappointed in you, Alice. You have earned a treason star.
Were we able to tell what was on it?
Thank you, friend computer.
Do not disappoint me again.
Yes, friend computer.
You were able to, you recognize the code, but you for some reason are able to understand that code used by communists.
I wonder why that is.
Yeah, I couldn't guess.
It beats me.
And it says,
Also, stop metagaming. You don't know that I can read it.
I'm joking.
and it says, the People's Glorious Revolution starts today. You must destroy the Warbot Mark IV at all costs.
As a paranoid citizen, do I notice that she knows what that says?
Go ahead and give me a brains plus psychology roll. You want to give me a... Well, how are you resisting this? Are you going to charm her? Are you going to intimidate her? Are you going to try to lie to her?
Intimidate.
All right, so you roll that that thing.
So chutzpah plus intimidate.
Mhm.
With a computer die.
Yep.
Oh,
Is there another computer die somewhere that I can...
computer has come up on my computer die, and I had
That one's...
2 successes.
I had 4 6... this one's cock.
Oh, boy.
I had 4 success.
Phrasing.
I feel like she said a dirty word.
It was descriptive.
So,
Yeah.
you are able to, so, like, you see her reading
She
it,
notices that I notice.
and she gives you like a I'm going, and she puts the so you had 2,
I had 2 successes.
and you had 4.
4.
Lose 2 moxie.
Oh no!
No.
And the computer also noticed this exchange going on.
I forgot. Did I have 5 moxie or?
Yep,
Okay.
you spent some.
I
and
lost
you
2
also
moxie.
lose an additional moxie because the computer noticed you.
Oh no!
Senpai noticed me.
Also,
Yes.
for anybody who watches our 0 session, there is a certain body part on Jordan's piece of paper, and it is still there.
Of course it's still there. You can't erase things from your mandatory form. That would be disloyal. You would be getting
You want to find
So,
out what it is?
Friend
Watch our
computer,
0
you've
session.
noticed poor ZR reading some sort of strange communist code. How does that make you feel?
ZR Ted.
Was I reading the code, or was I seeing if she was?
This is what the
noticing?
computer noticed.
Okay. All right.
ZR Ted.
Yes, computer.
It appears that the piece of paper that Alice was looking at is something that you were also looking at.
Yes, friend
Explain
computer.
yourself, citizen.
Yes, friend computer. I was trying to determine if it's something we could use on our mission in case it was a plot, since we are trying to stop a sabotage attempt on our mission.
Were you not aware that I had told Alice to not look at that piece of paper?
I remember that you said that it was a very bad thing to have, but I do not recall, unfortunately, you saying not to look at it.
Friend computer's never wrong.
My
so
bad.
if she said that.
I said that I obviously didn't notice that she said that. Not that she didn't say that.
What are you
because
saying?
she's
You were not
always
listening to friend
Well, what do you
computer.
say?
And this is
I
why you're not
say-
number 1 anymore.
I'm dead, by the way.
That's right.
I forgot about it.
Your clone has arrived. I think 5
Okay,
minutes.
good.
is
ZR Ted. You
Yeah.
disappoint me.
I
You have
apologize.
earned yourself 2 treason points.
All hail friend computer!
As a matter of
All
fact,
hail.
All hail.
a friend computer, she has actually owned a bonus treason point from our good friend Cat OWWW.
Thank you,
Thank
cat.
you, Cat. Remember, you're happy about it.
Thank you, Cat.
So you now
Hi, Cat.
have the highest treason rating at the table at 3.
All hail friend
Shameful.
computer!
All
All
hail.
hail.
All hail.
So shameful.
All hail friend computer, the best computer we know.
F4, you have received word that Joseph B. DGU has terminated himself through your radio, and that you are to escort the troubleshooter team to the where the Warbot is staying.
All right. Let's all have fun out there.
Oh, we will.
Good.
We are serving friend computer is always
You
fun.
know, you're all, a special little gunslinger. I mean, troubleshooters, and let's play like kids out there. Y'all
All right.
ready?
Yeah. All right, team, bring it in.
Oh, wait, we didn't pick mission leader.
We didn't pick mission leader. Break. Sorry, Brad. You were warned. Sorry, Brad.
So Brad, how many treason points does he get for that one?
There goes that clone.
That was worse than any time I have ever hit the camera.
So, Citizen Soup R,
Why
Yep.
would you hurt me?
your clone has been recalled, and you have immediately gained 5 treason stars, thanks to Citizen Abby BSEN.
Oh,
Abby.
Thank you, Abby.
So,
Do I? Where's the? I need the. Oh, does that just reset, or do I need the marker?
well, do you want to tell us how your clone goes out? In
On
glorious...
fire!
Oh boy.
Like, do you take it lying down? Do you like say you'll never get me alive? Or what do you do?
I just accept my fate.
Fair enough. You are now on clone 3, or your third clone is there at the door to the hall, or rather the hangar where the Warbot awaits you. There is.
Ensure that you massage your face muscles so you can maintain your smile to the full degree.
Also, the equipment is courtesy of Michael URMA, which is why you all have extra pieces of equipment there.
Oh, thank you, Michael.
Thank you, Michael.
Thanks,
Thank
Mike.
you, Michael. I'll help
For
him
killing
here.
me.
Before F4 leaves, he does hand out some pharmaceuticals to assist in your mission. In particular, he has a 1 dose of Trilanol. Who wants to take that? And by take it, I mean actually not like pop it. But...
I believe
If
the
you
equipment
look-
officer should have all of them.
If you'd like, friends, I can hold on to it.
So there are four
leader?
drugs that F4 has: Trilanol, Chiralax Plus, Schementhol, and Chiralax Double Plus.
Can I have double plus?
You bet. Now you didn't get it from me, but here you go.
I will hold on to Trilanol.
Oh god! I just realized that F4 bot has handed out pills. Oh,
Yeah, like I said, you didn't get it from me, but
I can hold on to the rest of the pills.
Cheerlax.
sounds good. Here you go.
Fantastic.
You enjoy. Now I got some pictures too, if you need some.
And with that, the door to the
I caught that
massive hangar opens, and yeah. Public domain. Boom, 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 boom.
Well, friends,
And there is the Mark IV Warbot, the most powerful war machine that the computer has ever created. And you look up, and you look up, and you look up, and you are basically the 5 of you are standing there, dwarfed by what is essentially a tank that had a baby with the Fiserv for him.
So it's really ugly.
Yes. And before we
This
cut
sounds
for
like
our
treason to me.
before we cut to our first break, we would like to thank our sponsors of Anan E. Mus,
Thank you.
of
Clever.
Margot OJKS,
Yay! Thank you, Marco.
I know who that is.
David
you.
R. DGZ,
Thank you,
Thank you,
David.
David.
and Shannon OTRU for your pharmaceutical enhancements.
Thank you.
Thank you, Shannon.
And we'd also like to give a round of applause to our very special guest star, Mr. Matt Wild,
Thank you.
for making jokes that 10% of our audience are going to get, but they're going to laugh at them really, really, really
That's right.
hard.
It took me a minute.
I
That was good.
Or
Great.
For that
20.
overlap.
It took me like 20 minutes.
I greatly enjoyed that.
So we'll
I
be back
know.
in 10 minutes for Act 2 of our Paranoia one-shot to raise money for Rain. Until then...
All hail Friend Computer!
All hail Frank Computer.
All hail.
Friend Computer is the best computer, the best
And
computer
welcome
around.
back to our second act of our Paranoia one-shot, raising money for Rain here in scenic Milwaukee, Wisconsin. We said goodbye to our lovely special guest, Mr. Matt Wild, moments ago. We'd like to thank him for playing the Quarterbot F4RV3, handing out not only equipment but also deep cuts for our Packer fans in the audience. So when we last left, the doors to the hangar bay opened, and the troubleshooters got the first glimpse of the massive Warbot Mark IV that they are supposed to guard and protect.
Da.
I am the Warbot Model 425 Mark IV, the single greatest war machine ever created.
All hail, friend computer.
I'm not... excuse... friend computer...
Yes.
What's your name?
What? Friend computer? Are you asking friend computer? My name?
No. I'm asking the clone here what her name is.
Alice
Oh.
R. Gen 2?
Alice R. Gen 2 just interrupted my opening speech.
Oh, goodness. Alice, have you been not very cognizant of your surroundings lately?
Maybe.
I think perhaps it is time for you to learn a lesson. Take a treason point.
Thank you, friend computer. I will take the treason point. My lesson has been learned.
You are welcome. Do not disappoint me again, Alice. I quite like you.
Thank you, friend computer.
All hail, friend computer.
All hail, friend computer.
All hail.
Oh, hell.
Wow, Alice, it's so great that she has.
As I was saying, I am the Warbot Model 425 Mark IV, the single greatest war machine ever created. My neutronium steel armor can withstand any weapon known to clones. I am capable of firing 20 tactical nuclear shells per second. My mega gun has trans-global firing capacity. My armaments include 14 batteries of quad-mount vapor guns, 42 grenade launchers, 4 rapid-fire tac nuke cannons, plus scores of supporting plasma generators and triple-mount laser 2s and 3s. I am capable of speeds over 200 kph over land, through the air, or underwater, and I am powered by the latest fission engine, thereby providing me with unlimited power. There is no foe I cannot face. There is no mountain I cannot climb. There is no sea that I cannot swim. Who are
He
you
is arguably my greatest creation.
Oh, you're the best, friend computer.
Oh, you stop it.
No,
silly.
you stop it. I'm sorry, clone. Do you find this funny?
I was just going to say, all hail, friend computer, for making such a great creation.
All hail.
All hail.
All hail.
Oh, that is very sweet of you, Zed. I appreciate your acknowledgement of my efforts.
So, what are you doing here?
We are bringing you to the place for a test. I am given to understand from what we heard from Joseph B. at DGU.
We're also basking in your BDE.
It sounds like friend computer likes that one. Big
I
dynamic
do enjoy
energy.
the occasional joke.
Ha ha. Ha ha.
That was quite a good joke, Warbot.
So you're in command of me?
Oh, I do not believe that is how it works. We are just helping you get to the place that you need to go.
I would say that we are your retinue.
Backup
Entourage,
dancers.
perhaps?
Machine created friend computer, because friend computer is the best. Go.
So, go ahead and give me a charm roll.
Okay. So that's bluff plus charm. Chutzpah?
Yep. No, chutzpah plus.
Oh,
charm.
sorry, chutzpah.
Chutzpah. Chutzpah.
Chutzpah.
Chutzpah.
Chutzpah.
You gotta get it back in the throat. I have
Did
two
you-
sixes.
You did. I
Okay.
couldn't see it.
I appreciate your retinue of many weapons. I am a person of weapon myself.
Oh, really?
Duh.
How many Technu cannons do you have?
I don't have any on me right now, but, you know, I like them. They go, boom.
Her happiness level is increasing.
It's off the charts.
Hooray! You're doing so well at your job, Zed.
Thank you. You're doing
Bing
great at
bong. Alice, I have a message for you. Everyone else, cover your ears. Remember, I am watching. If you do not do it, I will be displeased. Alice, here is your message. Squirrel watches. Congratulations. You have a brand new clone.
Moose and squirrel forever! Thank you, friend computer!
Please let the others know that they may remove their hands from their ear receptacles. You may remove your hands from your ear receptacles. Do you think that this is some sort of joke? You know I can give you all treason stars.
What joke?
I mean, everybody except me.
I couldn't hear, friend computer. My hands were covering my ears.
I think you have exasperated friend computer.
All hail, friend computer!
All hail.
All hail.
That exasperation did sound slightly intentional.
It was not.
Are you questioning my methods? AARONN?
I am not. I'm
Did
attempting.
you not just have an issue where you were deceased?
He did, friend computer.
I was recently deceased.
Do you wish to be there again?
It is an experience I wish not to repeat.
Good. Then be mindful of your words and thoughts and actions. I monitor them all.
Thank you, friend computer.
All hail, friend
All hail.
computer.
All hail.
All hail.
All hail, friend computer, the best computer there is.
I have just received word from citizen Abby B. SEN that AARONN's clone has been recalled on account of extreme sassiness.
Thank you, Abby.
Aaron, you done effed up.
So how do you go out?
I accidentally stab him in the face with my side.
But then wouldn't you get treason points?
No, when you get 5 treason stars, you can be summarily executed without paperwork.
Oh.
I believe I pat the Metal Gear and accidentally electrocute myself.
All right. All right. Speaking of gear, there is a large box, a large red box, roughly the size of this table, marked with research and development on all 4 sides of the box.
And it's a red box.
Mm-hmm.
Does it have movies in it?
No.
I mean, it is marked red. We can open, yes?
Ah, yes. You're looking at my box.
You
No.
did lovely box.
We're gonna go there.
Is it a box in a box?
So if you look at this package, you will note that there are several very important things that are part of this package that has been delivered courtesy of Michael URMA. Therefore, these are all very important research and development devices, and you need to treat them with the utmost care. Team leader.
Mm-hmm.
I believe you get to be the first one handling my package.
I am honored and willing.
All right, so within the massive package, you see the following.
Veins.
2 balls.
P.S. Consent is important. Donate to Rain.
Yes.
There is a smaller box that contains what look to be about 40 round discs.
Mm-hmm.
There is a plastic box that looks to be filled with about 20 grenades. There is a 100-liter barrel labeled petroleum jelly.
You'll never know when this will come in handy.
Especially with the size of this package.
Yeah.
There is a very small bot with a lantern for a face. There's a box labeled radiation indicators.
Yeah.
And that's it. So you get to determine who is in charge of which R&D equipment.
Okay, so I choose that the 20 grenades are watched over by our combat officer.
I don't believe she's very good with explosives. I'm just saying.
Don't question
Pardon
team
me?
leader.
I'm very good at throwing.
Also, the 40 round discs, the small lantern bot, the radiation indicators, and the 100 liters of petroleum jelly will be watched over by our equipment officer.
I will take the discs of Horizon. No.
I think you're supposed to take all of them because he told you to take all of them.
Do we recognize what the discs are?
Do you open the box?
Yes.
As soon as you open the box, red lights pop up on each of the discs. Beep, beep, and each disc has a set of 4 legs that scuttle out from the edge of the disc, and they immediately scuttle out of the box and scatter throughout the entire hangar.
Okay.
Oh
So I have
dear.
petroleum jelly in a box.
I am detecting motion amongst the hangar. Has this been an issue?
No,
Everything is good.
All is well.
Under control.
Except for the discs that just grew legs and walked around.
Aaron opened the box.
Again?
Boxes are made to
Ron.
be opened.
You know, Ron, you are this close to being decommissioned.
You know, this close, so you're good.
Did I detect a tone of backsassery?
No, you detected a tone of trying to explain to one of my team members. Friend computer. Thank you. I love you.
Friend computer is accurate enough with her language. She does not need your explanation. I'll tell friend computer.
As team leader, I felt it necessary to assist.
I am going to have to process your actions. Please await further instructions.
I'll help friend computer, the best computer there is.
And this is actually the Warbot going do.
Friend
Bing bong.
computer.
While you wait, please enjoy this advertisement. Bouncy Bubble Beverage, the choice beverage of all Alpha Complex. Born to breathless bears, Bouncy Bubble Beverage becomes bitterly bent in bias by baiting bangers both broken and becoming. This message for blue clearance only. Repeat, blue clearance only. Bouncy Bubble Beverage. Please enjoy reasonably and within your clearance.
So go ahead and everybody mark a treason star because you heard that blue level message.
We need markers.
I also need a whiteout because this will be my first treason star.
Oh, this is your first treason star.
I know you died so many times. I need a marker. marker.
Sorry.
Thank you.
This one's not working, Rob. Here.
Why did you break my
computer? Oh, balls.
All right. So quick check of what everybody's trees and stars are at. Let's start. Oh wow! So you've got 4. You've got 4. Friend computer.
Yes.
Can you choose either a... I'm sorry, how many do I have? 2? Can you choose between either Alice or Lucy?
Oh, what a wonderful choice to make.
All hail friend computer.
I would
You'll
like
fail.
to give you a physical test.
Ah.
Here is my physical test. Whoever performs the chicken dance most admirably avoids a treason star. You may begin when you are ready.
You are both so lucky there's not a camera right there.
Sarah's also off camera.
I'm polkaing, but there's a
That
chair.
is quite enough of that.
Friend computer is the best computer
You
there
may
is.
have a seat.
Who's your choice, friend computer?
But I have decided the person who has performed the chicken dance most admirably is Lucy. Congratulations, you have avoided a treason star. Alice, work on your wings.
Thank you, friend computer.
Thank you, friend.
Does that mean she gets a
computer.
treason star?
Oh, yes.
Thank you, friend computer.
Oh, that means she's
Alice.
got 5 treason stars.
I really... Can you come here for one moment, please?
I think it's too late.
No. Here. Hold this.
Lucy, perhaps in Alice's next clone, you can give her dance lessons.
I will do so. Thank you for a suggestion.
Of course. Anything to help my citizens.
So how are you going out here?
I'm going to hold it.
Okay.
I'm going to release,
I'm gonna walk away from her.
Okay.
and I'm going to walk
Yeah,
away.
can we all get away?
Run
Yeah,
away.
we're all. Yeah.
Can I use my mutant power?
What does that do?
You can increase the vibration of atoms in any material you are touching, making it hotter. Burning 1 moxie point will boil a cup of water in 5 seconds. Spending more moxie will melt plastic, sear fresh, and even can melt metals. So I figured be warmer and take them all with me.
Basically, for each moxie point you spend, you take out somebody else.
Okay.
So how many people?
You're going down, Lucy.
Wait. Can I use mine?
Oh, okay.
Oh no. Mutant powers abound.
Okay, I want you to, apparently everybody's like, mutant powers, everybody. So hold that thought.
Okay.
Ethan, I want AA Ron to roll violence plus melee.
Action order of 2 if that matters at all.
Oh yeah, do we need action order?
I don't
We're
know.
not
if it
in.
matters.
You're not. We're not in action order.
Okay. That's what I was asking.
I'll roll my singular dice for that.
Don't forget your computer die.
It was a 1.
Where'd all the computers go?
Here's
Oh,
one.
here's one.
Nope.
You do not get the touch in before
Okay.
it then blows up. Meanwhile, you still spend the moxie though.
Yep.
Does Moxie reset with your new clone?
No.
Okay.
It resets when you lose all of it.
But doesn't that get you a new clone?
No, it just means you go crazy. So go ahead and give me the same roll there, combat.
Oh.
Because you have to touch
Okay.
to do
Which
it.
roll? Sorry.
It's
Violence plus
violence
melee.
plus melee.
Plus computer.
Mm-hmm.
I have 1 5.
Okay, no computer?
No computer.
Okay, so then...
Do I hand it? I'm gonna hand this
Yeah.
up.
Mhm.
Here's for you.
So you give her yours, and that's now your power.
And then I run away.
From the grenade? Really?
Ah.
Do I get to make a demolitions roll on this, by the way?
No.
Do I get to make an athletics roll to get the way?
No, I think all of this slap fighting means that
We're stuck.
in the like you're like ha 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 ha, and then the grenade just kind of goes doo, 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 boom. So this side, everybody loses a clone.
And I tape the grenade pin to my hand.
Does that
Oh,
mean we
can I-
regain our moxie? And
No.
Nope.
We regain our treason or lose.
Lose treason points.
Can I retroactively spend 2 more moxie to take those 2 out?
Nope.
Okay.
Rude. I proceed to clean up the mess.
My
I'll give
goal
you a
was
hand.
to try and do that before she got too late.
Well, that's what happens when mutant slap fights.
Where did all this mess come from?
Yeah, I don't know what happened. I was just cataloging all of my my nuclear warheads, and I looked up, and the squishy things are all blown up.
Zed and I are
Oh.
currently cleaning.
That's
Well,
nice
that
of you.
is good. Do try to not explode again.
Of course, friend computer.
I mean, I'll be fine. I mean, I have a quad steel hull that can that's made of a vibranious alloy, and he starts just talking about himself.
Oh, Warbot, I'm not worried about you.
Oh, I
You're
know.
perfect.
But it's these things that my retinue. I mean, I don't want anything to happen to my entourage, you know?
I am quite fond of them as well.
So anyway, who wants to polish Troubleshooter off of the wet spot over there on my tank tread?
I will take care of it for you.
That's very nice of you. I appreciate that.
I mean, it is your job since you're the science officer.
What's your name again?
Soup-R-MAN.
Well, Soup Arm Man, I want to let you know something, and I want to let everybody at home know something, that we have raised our $500 goal. Thank you to Matt NKS for another $100 donation.
Wow.
Thank you, Matt.
Thank
Well, way to go, Matt.
And for every 100 we go over, Brad's gonna take off an article of clothing.
Oh.
You want to see his scars?
He's all off camera, but he will do it.
You want to see his red box?
all nude, tastefully done, but definitely all
Yeah.
nude.
The
We'll
computer
know-
screen covers everything up.
You
but-
will know what
So
tasteful
Matt, if
side
you
boob
have a
means.
specific way you want me to use that donation, please either let me know via your comment, or your fellow viewers can probably beseech you as to what I should do.
I'm getting like genuinely teared up. This is great. Like,
We
really
had
good.
tissues down here. We don't anymore.
oh,
Well, hail.
Thank you for the increase in the morale of the team.
So I think one of the ways we're going to do it is we're going to do a loot drop. So equipment officer, where's my equipment officer? When you come back, you've got some fresh equipment to hand out to everybody.
When you come back, yeah.
I would recommend just handing them out as quickly as possible.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh. I don't even know what this is yet.
Oh my god.
A portable generator.
I have shoulder
Ooh.
clegs. They're lights for my shoulders.
Nice.
All right.
Congratulations on earning your new loot.
Thank you,
Yeah.
friend computer and
Thank you,
map.
friend computer.
All
I would
hail.
love to
All
hear
hail.
what you have acquired.
Friend computer, I've received a portable generator. I have power and can recharge gear and give bots more charge.
Oh, Warbot, that's good for you.
Friend computer, I have a remote up and downer. An ancient power convinces electronics like screens, bots, or landmines to power up or down.
Oh, well, you must be careful with that around Warbot.
Absolutely.
Friend computer, I got empowering eyewear.
Well,
worn the
you
worst.
look stunning.
Thank you, friend computer. All hail.
All hail.
All hail.
I got an unpredictable noisemaker. It's
Everybody loves a party, don't they? Aaron?
it can either hurt or help the group depending on if the music fits.
You've also noticed that a cleanliness bot has been dispatched to help clean up this particular mess.
Oh,
Wonderful.
cleanliness bot. You're the
Yay.
best little bot.
Will, shall we move forward in our mission to bring ourselves with the Warbot
Where am I going?
to the testing?
No,
Nah.
not according to my chronobot.
No, not yet. We could practice marching as a unit. I've got a perfect marching song.
Great. Sounds like fun. Let's commence with this activity.
Who here has the highest brains?
Lots of twos.
So, team leader, I'm going to say you notice that the cleaning bot is now circling there's basically like a yellow perimeter around the giant warbot, and it has cleaned up everything up towards that perimeter, and it looks like unless you keep it from its path, it's going to cross the perimeter and possibly start cleaning the actual warbot.
I would like to keep it away.
Okay.
Are you sure
gonna
that
do
Warbot isn't dirty?
What color is the cleaning bot?
It is a stainless steel sheen on it with a lot of different cleaning devices and spray bottles and things like that. Yeah, you can do that. We'll call that. What's it? It's 25 for the Frank computer, right? So it's called $20. We're adding a CCP package for $20. You can have the Warbot deliver a brief message to the rest of the world. Sorry to undercut you there, Frank computer.
I will allow it just this one time.
You're so generous, friend computer.
You are very generous, Frank computer.
Da.
So how are you?
I do enjoy your hilarious quips, Warbot. I would like to hear more of them.
I think I just tried to do it like you would with a Roomba and just keep trying to turn it away.
Hey! What are you doing? Says the cleaning bot.
I say
I'm cleaning here.
never
I like him.
never send a robot to do a human's job.
Oh, whoa! What's this supposed to mean, huh?
It means that I can clean better than you.
Are you Baptist?
Are you saying that
Are you
a
saying that
computer
friend
can't do a
computer
human's
said,
job?
Oh.
I'm saying I can do it better.
Why are you talking to the cleaning bot?
It's talking to me.
I feel like there's a lot of
Can we hear it?
unhappiness happening at this time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
so it is actually like talking.
Yeah, it actually
Alright.
it is echoing
It's
out of there like.
legitimately talking.
Whoa! Oh! I don't come. I don't come to where you work and slap the laser out of your hand. All right, buddy. I got one job. I clean things, all right? And I clean them very freaking well.
Excuse me, Mr. Cleaning Bot?
Yeah?
Could you please not go beyond the yellow line? Please?
What?
Please?
Why am I... Okay. Listen. I got one thing I gotta do. And that's clean.
And you're very good at it.
So why can't I clean all that dirty... Like, look at that. There's like a boot over there.
That would be my boot. I'll take care of it.
It still has her foot in it.
What? Where are you gonna put that, huh?
In the proper garbage receptacle.
Do you see one around?
I will carry it with me until I find one, because I do not want to
Well, now that
inconvenience
doesn't
you.
seem very cleanly either, lady.
Well, our science officer and team leader is excellent at being hygienic and clean. I'm sure he will find some sort of way to carry it in a manner that would not make your life as a robot, a cleaning robot, an excellent cleaning robot, any more difficult.
It's true, I'm really good at it. I'm good at cleaning stuff.
May I offer a solution, as there seems to be tension?
Oh, hey, sure, friend computer.
Of course, friend computer, you are wise.
What I recommend is taking the garbage and placing it over the line so that Cleaning Bot may do his job without obstructing.
What a clever plan. Thank you, friend computer.
Thank you, friend computer.
Ah.
All hail, friend computer.
All
All
hail,
hail.
friend
Yeah.
computer.
Hail, friend computer.
Oh, you guys are just the cutest.
Oh, all hail, friend computer,
So
the
who's-
greatest computer there
So yeah,
is.
so who's scooping
who's
up
going over the
clone
line?
parts?
I vote
to
on the
clean
science
it?
officer
I'll do it.
Okay.
over the yellow line.
You make your way over the yellow line. Excuse me there, buddy. Where do you think you're going?
Friend computer! He's gone over the yellow line!
As team leader and science officer, I thought it best for me to clean this myself and get him out of the
Team leader, you've gone over the
area.
yellow line! Why did you go over the yellow line?
Oh dear, it appears that a human has gone over the yellow line. How unfortunate for you. You have earned 2 treason stars.
You know that was a trap, right?
Oh, yeah. Hey, friend computer, you want me to clean up this mess for you?
Yes, I would appreciate you doing your sworn duty.
Sure, no problem. And the massive treads start to run and rumble towards you. What do you do?
I run out of the way.
Okay, give me an athletics, violence plus athletics roll.
I totally thought of these as Farscape cleaning bots.
Anyway.
Completely different than what they are.
Oh no, I think it works great. Get the
Ooh,
Farscape cleaning bots to do-
Don't forget to roll the computer die.
It was a 3. It landed on a 3.
There was a dice explosion.
How many successes, Tony? 3. Okay.
I'm so sorry.
So
Jordan's pile of dice was just slapped.
I think you
Everywhere.
swallowed one. I'm sorry.
Did you have an exact count on that massive
did.
pile of dice?
I'm missing
A million.
2. No, I'm just missing one little yellow baby dice. It's
My
somewhere.
bad.
It's okay, Tony.
So
If I don't show up next stream, you'll know who killed me.
I found them all.
So
Hello, friend computer.
you actually fairly impressively
Oh my god.
duck out of the way of the Warbot trying to run over you.
I just realized I could have done something that would have avoided all of this, and I didn't.
That's all right.
Okay. Well,
That was the whole thing. That was just the whole thing? Okay.
and
I was helping.
Yeah.
how many treason stars does everybody have? Sorry.
I have 0.
Oh, okay. In fact,
That's because it all died.
There was one of the a citizen observer was so impressed with that maneuver that your trees and stars have been reevaluated.
Oh.
Now you have 5.
No, you have 0.
Oh.
And you have 3.
Oh.
Oh no.
And that, of course, is thanks to Lisa OMLA.
Oh, thank you, Lisa.
I know where you live.
What was that word that you almost said?
I said, you beautiful human being.
You beautiful
Yeah.
citizen.
Is that what you heard, friend computer?
I heard something a little different. Are you questioning my authority, citizen? Citizen, answer me. Are you questioning my authority?
Oh, friend computer. I'm sorry, friend computer. You're the best friend computer. All hail, friend computer.
All hail.
All hail.
All hail.
Oh, hell.
Oh, Alice, I had such high hopes for you. I thought maybe one day she could even be promoted, but it appears you have proved me wrong. Take a treason star and think about what you have done.
Thank you, friend computer.
Oh dear.
Thank you, friend computer.
It sounds like soon she might take away your number 1 card.
Oh.
You know something, ZRTED. You make an excellent point. I would like to pass that number 1 card over to Aaron.
Ooh.
Congratulations, AA Ron.
Congratulations.
Yes.
I'm so happy for you.
Congrats.
Don't screw it up.
I hope you screw it up.
I'm happy to receive this piece of equipment.
I hope you die in a fire.
It's actually not a piece of equipment. It's just like an achievement badge on your, because everybody has all the clones have a cerebral cortex computer that basically has an AR overlay, and the I am number 1 badge is basically just like a Xbox.
That's amazing.
Don't hey.
Are you trying to finger my number 1?
No, I licked it.
Oh.
Yeah, my finger.
Alice, I feel as though you're unhappy. What is the cause so we can fix it?
I am perfectly happy. I'll heal, friend computer.
All hail.
As her left eye
all hail.
bulges out of her skull.
Warbot, I'm very curious. I am appreciative of your great power and math. I want to learn more. Tell me what it is you do.
Well, to further elaborate on my superiority, my neutronium enhanced blast armor can withstand a direct.
It was Aaron.
Oh no! The Warbot.
And somewhere in the suddenly silent echo of the hangar bay, the troubleshooters hear something fall off. And that is where we will cut for our second act break in our Paranoia one-shot extravaganza. We'll be back with Act 3 after these
Hail,
messages.
friend computer.
All hail.
All hail.
All hail.
And we are back for Act 3 of our Paranoia one-shot special.
All hail, friend computer.
All hail.
All hail.
All
hail.
hail.
When we last left our heroic troubleshooters, something had fallen off of the dear Shadow Mark IV Warbot, and it's been 5 minutes now, and the otherwise talkative Warbot has said nothing.
Can I investigate what fell off?
What side of the yellow line is it on?
Oh, that's true.
It is within the yellow line. Like you watched it as it kind of went, ping, badunk, badunk, and bounced off a couple of pieces of the, like it bounced off like a proton cannon, and then like a piece of vibranium 7 armor, and then it just landed, and it's this weird pipey looking piece that is, about halfway between the one of the massive Warbot treads and the yellow line that surrounds it.
Can I tell what it is by looking at it?
So let's see here. Give me a Give me a mechanics plus engineer roll.
Okay.
Ooh.
What you looking at?
I'm seeing if someone else could potentially use this unpredictable sound machine better than me.
Yeah. That looked good.
As the equipment officer, I'm seeing if the equipment
Did
could better be
you
used in someone
Roll
else's
a
hands.
friend computer?
I did not. 3. I got a success of 5.
Oh wow, that's really really good.
Mm-hmm.
Good
Because
job,
he's a
team
robot.
leader.
I'm
You're
issuing
number 1.
you.
Well, technically,
Well,
he's
thank
number
you.
1.
Actually, I am pretty good at both of
He
these
is number
things.
1.
Mhm.
But I'm
I
team
will
leader,
use
so
it
I'm good.
well.
You're number 1 in the marching order of the team.
How do you feel with that for treason?
I love friend computer. All hail.
Yeah,
I-
what is everybody's treason rating? by the way?
I have bad news.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
My number 1 fell off.
Where did it go?
What?
No.
What?
We went on break and he lost his one
It
card.
appears that the number 1 icon has gone missing.
I had
Hey,
it here,
Avon,
When
what
you went
have
to
you
get a
done
beer?
with
and then
it?
I grabbed a beer.
Did it fall off when you went to get a beer?
Maybe.
I think that's unfortunate that Aaron.
Well, I'm writing this up.
Hey, Avon, since you have lost your icon, you are no longer worthy.
I see it.
Ah,
That's
I will be transferring the number 1 status over to Soup R Man.
a.
Wow, you're team leader and number 1?
Thank you, friend computer. All hail, friend computer.
all hail, friend
All
computer.
hail.
Oh, hell.
So it's a 2 meter wide gray multi-pronged device.
Oh yeah, it is.
And
I've got an idea, friends.
you're able to read a serial number.
Mm-hmm.
34T879117. What do you do?
Bing bong!
Oh.
Have you ever wanted to fast track your way to green clearance? Feeling left behind on missions? Dealing with absolutely incompetent troubleshooting team members? Join the ranks of green clearance and become middle management today. One call, that's all, and we'll help train you to success and beyond. Call 888-4COMMIE for immediate placement. Call now, and the first 10 callers will receive a credit stipend and glowing green gum.
Wow. A green fast track. That sure is going to make somebody happy.
What? I didn't catch any of it.
You weren't listening to friend computer?
Oh dear.
I feel like one should work their way through the ranks.
But it was an advertisement.
Maybe that was meant for you, team leader. You've gotten team leader. You just got number 1, and then they just gave you an opportunity for a green fast track? This has gotta be for you. Did you need the number?
Mm-mm. I'm good.
I feel like we sense a trap.
Ding dong. No one is taking advantage of my offer.
Friend computer, what was the number again?
Oh, the number. That's right. It was 888-4COMMIE. That is all.
Who has the most clones left?
08119999.
Jordan is still on her.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa!
I was trying so hard to make it through this game on my first clone.
Friend computer,
Yes, what is it, citizen?
may we call the fast track to the green level for a member that we believe is worthy of it?
That would be delightful.
Excellent!
I
I would
like
like
the
to
way
say
you
Zed
think.
on red.
Before we get
Damn it.
Before we get too deep
Please.
into this, Citizen Cat OWWW thinks that Soup Our Man lacks ambition and therefore should gain a treason star.
Oh,
dear.
Thanks,
Thank
Cat.
you.
Thank you, Cat.
Cat is wise.
You are so generous and loving.
You-
You fucking friend, you.
Whoa!
Oh!
Is that a curse word?
That was the
You did.
that was the F word.
Uh,
Oh, Soup our man, what have you done?
Superman has already marked the treason star for the computer.
The only F word allowed is fun.
And friendship.
And friend.
And you
Computer.
just earned the number 1 card, but it appears that you are not worthy. I am going to transfer your number 1 status to Lucy.
Oh,
Oh, thank you, friend computer.
Easy
I
come,
will
easy
not
go.
let you down.
congratulations, Lucy. I'm so glad you got number 1.
Da.
Good job, Lucy.
I hope you can keep hold of it. It's slippery.
You were supposed to keep the petroleum jelly in the barrel.
I wasn't supposed to cover myself?
That.
Wait, are you seriously covering the petroleum jelly? Because I have an idea.
I mean, at the
think I
moment,
am.
that makes complete sense.
Okay, I've got
Call
an
the
idea then.
number. Call the number.
It was
Call
on the
your
advertisement. I'll do it. 1888
For C.
for Kami.
Hello. You have reached the treason hotline. It appears that you have made an effort to fast track your advancement. We all know that the only way to advance is through hard work and loyalty.
Loyalty!
You have greatly disappointed me. Lose 2 treason stars.
I am at 6 treason stars.
No, she said lose.
Yeah.
Lose?
Lose.
Gain 2 stars.
Friend
I am
computer, I
infallible.
knew what
Nothing
you meant.
is wrong.
Yeah. All right. How do you go out?
I feel like
The phone just electrocutes you.
my smile disappears and I just fall over.
Oh, wait. I have a great idea then. Do we
Yeah.
still have petroleum jelly?
Yes.
Excellent. We're gonna take petroleum jelly, we're gonna lube you up with the petroleum jelly, and then we're gonna use you like a bowling ball to push the part that we need that fell off of the bot out of the yellow circle in order to actually have it.
I don't think you need to
What?
lube her up for that.
We're doing it anyway.
Wait,
Okay.
what?
Yeah.
She wants to slip and slide
Yeah.
her to move the thing
Yeah.
that fell off.
Basically, yeah, lube her up and roll
What,
her so it hits the part and the part gets knocked out past the
But
yellow.
should we not put the part back on the bot?
Well, you gotta get it
It's
first.
in the yellow line.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought we were in the yellow one.
No.
No.
No, we die if we go in the yellow line.
Oh.
Try to keep up, all right?
Pardon
Warbot.
you?
Status report.
Pardon?
Warbot. Status report.
Oh dear. I'm not there. I'm dead.
Friend computer.
like,
friend computer.
Friend computer. I'm sorry for the delay. I'd like to
no.
bluff.
We
Not a
have
good
a
idea.
small problem.
She's trying to bluff.
Okay,
I'd like to bluff and pretend I'm Warbot.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Give us that BD.
All right, go ahead and bluff. I'm gonna call that. You're gonna need
$1 million.
3.
Is that possible even?
Here's a
Okay.
computer die.
Oh, you're pretty good at that, you.
Yeah, that's why I fucking said it.
Oh.
I mean, that's why.
No, take a treason point.
Oh!
Well, you're still gonna take a treason star because you swore.
Can I wait for just a second and do it after they do the thing?
I guess we'll see.
Super cool. Would technically Warbot get the treason point?
Yes, but it bounces off his vibranium alloy. So
Yeah.
Wait, where did the computer dice go?
It's under your paper.
Yeah.
Dear dice, please don't suck.
There's a lot of them. I think you might be okay. Oh shit.
Only 2.
2?
No, only 1.
Only one. Yeah.
Shiz.
Can I spend Moxie?
yeah. Let me see what you can do to spend Moxie. I think. Well, you can spend.
Warbot. Where are you?
Warbot is still in the room, friend computer.
So yeah, you can spend a point of Moxie to re-roll your entire dice pool and describe how you frantically try to fix the problem.
Oh yeah. I'm just kind of like Warbot. Package, I'm Warbot.
That's
Ooh.
That's 3. Yes.
All right.
Ow.
Warbot, do I need to come down there?
No need for that, friend computer. My minions have this all taken care of. My retinue, they're just working on to get a part that fell off, and we're gonna get that all taken care of.
Warbot, a part fell off of you? How is that possible?
It might have been a traitor. I think it might have been Superman or Lucy. I'm not entirely sure, but I don't know.
Wow.
Those two are kind of sketchy.
Friend computer,
Friend
as
computer.
team leader, I should probably advise you that it is Alice that is speaking to you right now.
Why would I ever do something like that and lie to friend computer?
As number
Cameras
1.
focusing. System offline. Cameras rebooting.
Excuse you.
What did you do to friend computer?
Oh, that gave me a good chuckle, Soup R-Man. Because you are so funny, I will spare you from imminent doom.
Thank you, friend computer. All hail, friend computer.
All hail,
All
friend computer.
hail.
Oh hell.
However, you have accused 2 other members of the party of treason, did you not, Alice?
I did, friend computer.
Why would you say such a thing? Treason is a very serious offense.
It is, and I do it reluctantly, but a part of my duty as a loyalty officer, I have to tell you, they were the ones responsible for taking the part off of Warbot.
Gasp.
Friend computer, I will tell you, we did no such thing.
Oh, it appears that there is
Counter
a
gasp.
discrepancy in your report.
Da.
Did you know that harmony and unity is one of the top tenets of living in Alpha Complex?
I think the only person messing with the harmony and unity is, in fact, the Alice.
If you're talking about harmony and unity, you've got to be talking about one of my Friend Computer songs. Friend Computer is the best computer that we have.
Friend
in the
Computer,
entire
speaking
universe.
of unity, I agree with Lucy.
I think that Alice is doing a very bad job of being loyalty officer right now. Very
Agreed to
bad
agree.
job.
You know,
And
friend
Alice.
computer. I mean, Alice has been really great at this. So I don't know why you would believe these two over Alice. You know, I can't move very much right now because this part's gone. But I can still see, and these Alice is obviously great.
Friend Computer, his power is still down.
And Alice, I do not appreciate that you cannot work together in harmony and unity.
Oh, Friend Computer, we can totally harmonize. Come on.
It's pronounced harmony.
For your terrible display of vocal harmonization, gain a treason star.
Ah,
Thank you, Friend Computer.
thank you, friend computer.
My head
I
explodes.
highly recommend working with a pianist.
My head explodes.
So, ZR Ted 2 arrives.
Hello.
Hello.
I'll be back.
Welcome.
Ah,
Balls.
we should figure out this thing with the part though.
I concur.
So, what do we can we tell if we touch the part and what is it? Is it gonna like kill us? Obviously we need to get it over the yellow line first, but like we can put the part back on.
Friend Computer, I have a question.
Yes, citizen. How may I be of service?
May I have permission to step over the yellow line to retrieve the fallen part?
Didn't you use my body to push it over towards you?
No,
guys?
this
Okay.
got into a...
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
went from
There was
from lubing up
It
a
was
dead body
yeah,
to
no,
pretending I was a
no, there was,
robot.
there was
Okay.
no
Double
forward
checking.
plot motion since you died.
Okay. Not at all.
I
Well,
now see my
our man,
purpose.
since you asked so nicely, I will allow it just this one time.
Thank
Oh,
you, Friend Computer.
You are so
All
smart.
hail Friend
You're
Computer.
dead.
All
All
hail.
hail.
All
hail.
hail.
All hail.
So I walk over and I pick it up.
Okay.
Someone has stepped over the yellow line. Whoever it is adds a treason star.
No, the first time I did it on purpose. This time I got tricked.
I will take a look. I'm good with mechanics. I see if I reattach.
Okay, give me a
What are you crossing the line?
A bluff?
No, after he brings it back
mechanics
over.
engineer.
Can I purposely
Sabotage.
sabotage it?
Rob, I do have a question for you, but I can't ask publicly.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, we don't.
We don't
We all know
metagame.
she's a commie.
We're all friends. We're all frenemies here.
It's probably.
Or do you want me to have everybody put their hands on their?
That works
I can't
so well.
hear you.
Never mind.
Honestly, text me in the Discord if you really want to be secret about it.
I do. I
Okay.
really do.
Let me just.
Pull
So
out my
Discord.
I need a computer die, please.
When am I not dead?
Thank you. Yeah, I would like to purposely sabotage it.
okay. You're back now.
Okay. All hail, Friend Computer.
I'm joking.
I did nothing.
All hail,
Could have
Oh, yeah.
used an item.
Oh,
Alice.
can I do that?
I go over to Alice.
What does your gear do?
seem
I have
unhappy.
one
What can I do
that
to
could
make
give
you
me extra
happy,
melee,
Alice?
so that's not going to be useful.
It's okay.
That's for seeing in the
Sometimes
dark.
you need to let the bad feelings out so that the good ones can
I would like to use my unpredictable sound maker.
Okay.
I roll mechanics
There, there.
plus psychology.
There, Alice.
Okay.
For each success,
Zed.
You're
for
welcome,
each
Alice.
success, the user chooses one stat, and all clones get node +1 when rolling it. On a
All hail,
failure,
Friend
the GM
Computer.
chooses a
All
stat, and all
hail.
clones get a -2 instead.
So basically, what that does is that actually enhances, like other players' like stats
Yeah.
as opposed to thing. But if you want to roll it and see if it works on the thing,
Okay.
sure, it'll be
Okay.
fun.
So mechanics plus psych, which is 5 dice for me.
Oh,
And
so
a
you had a
computer
Discord
die.
message.
I would really advise you not to check it.
You know you can private message on Discord, right?
I didn't know that.
I succeeded
With what?
with 1 die.
Are you checking the Discord?
Of course I am!
Ah.
Bing bong. Message to Alice. Rock on, Alice. Swearing is totally rad. The next person to swear gets an extra moxie, courtesy of the Death Leopard.
Fuck! God damn it!
So you gain a point of moxie, you gain a treason point. You gain another treason point.
Did you check it too?
What?
So does that mean I just roll an extra die for that
I
last
already
roll?
knew that.
I'm sorry for
Because I used my
No.
unpredictable sound maker in
Because
past.
I guessed.
How
So
many-
they give
how
me a
many-
plus
Everyone knows
1.
everything.
I'd like to give myself a plus 1 in my mechanics.
Oh. Yeah. So you turn this thing on and
And it didn't do anything.
Well, no.
I mean, I still succeeded. at
No.
the thing.
That gives you a
Oh.
plus 1 to your pool when you're actually trying to do the thing. Basically, you turn that on, sucked up a bonus, and now you're gonna roll to see if you can fiddle with it.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So I'm
You have good background music for
re-rolling. Okay.
I'd like to slowly back away.
Ooh,
I
Frank's
got 2
computer's
6s
watching.
and a computer.
Bing bong. Lucy, it appears that you are attempting to make a repair. Is that correct?
Da.
Lucy, I would like to give you an advantage. Please open up the circuit board in the back of the Warbot and type in 414 for additional clearance.
I do that.
Okay.
Please say it explosive. Please say it explosive.
When you type that into the panel on the back of the Warbot, the yellow line sinks away,
Ooh.
allowing you to clamber onto the Warbot wherever you need to go.
I do that.
Okay.
And while I'm repairing the part,
Okay.
So I have a question. You're rolling to sabotage.
Correct.
yeah.
So does that mean it's now working because you failed?
No, I didn't fail.
Okay, thought you did.
I got 2 6s.
Okay.
So
So is anybody going to stop or interrupt or?
Can I check to see if I notice that she's doing this?
Yeah, go ahead and give me a brains plus engineer roll.
I
And can
honestly
I
don't believe
intimidate her?
anyone would possibly ever do that thing, so I don't even check.
Okay. What's that?
can I intimidate her into?
I'll help
You know.
No, well, let her roll
Can I
first
have
to see.
anything?
Oh, sorry.
Thank you. I'm going to roll my 1 die and,
Okay.
and the computer die.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
All 6.
5 and 3. I got a success.
Okay.
I had 2 6s on my.
Okay. So, yeah, you watch her climb up and, well, to get to where you need to go, you're going to have to climb. And
Okay.
that's going to require
Athletics.
a violence and athletics check.
Can I throw something at her feet?
4.
What was that?
5.
Can I throw something at her feet?
Why?
Because I can.
Because you're
Oh my
number 1.
God.
Oh no.
Uh-oh. That's not a
I would like to
happy
use
reaction.
Moxie to re-roll all of those.
Okay.
Thank you for that extra Moxie point.
One's,
I got
one's,
2 6s, a cock, 2 6s, a 5, and a computer.
Okay. So you definitely notice, friend computer, that Lucy is climbing aboard the Warbot to reinstall the part. Do you have any thoughts on that?
Lucy,
Da.
I did give you additional clearance to repair, but do you you need to climb on top of the Warbot?
I apologize, friend computer, but this is where the part fell off of. I must put it back.
What is the part in question?
This one here, in my hands.
Lucy,
Da.
do you not know what the part is?
It is.
Quit stepping on my back! That hurts! What are you doing to me, Lucy?
It is this spiky metal piece.
So you are attempting to make repairs without knowing what you are repairing.
You're on my shoulder! It hurts so much, man! Oh, God!
I believe it is the speech maker.
It's my... Oh, you're standing on my rocket!
Friend computer, can you use your cameras right now to see that Alice is the one saying all these things and not the Warbot?
Let me go back for a second and replay my surveillance.
Thank you.
Yes, it appears that Alice was trying to speak as Warbot. Alice, that was not very loyal of you.
I was afraid she was hurting Warbot, and in turn hurting you, friend computer.
Alice, my sweet summer child. I would have hoped that you would be more cognizant of your team members. I would like to turn it to Lucy. Lucy,
Da.
what punishment do you think that Alice deserves?
Friend computer, I do believe it warrants at least 2 treason stars. It's a big treason to make fake voices and the beauty of friend computer.
2 treason stars. That seems acceptable. Alice?
Yes?
You know what to do.
Okay. Thank you, friend computer.
You are welcome, Alice.
Cat O WWW makes that 3.
Ow.
Thank you, Cat.
Thank you,
Good
Cat.
job, Cat.
Suddenly, Alice's heart explodes out of her body.
I like that somewhere in the coding process, Alice's DNA got mixed with like a gerbil or something.
Over process.
I get too excited and just...
Yeah.
Welcome to clone number 5.
Woo! Clone number
Well,
5.
to be honest, she deserved that one.
Oh,
Thank you,
man.
friend computer.
I made you buttons.
All hail, friend computer.
All hail.
Hail.
All hail.
Friend.
Well, carry on with your repairs.
I finished putting the part in
Okay.
Let
to
me
the
know when I'm
Warbot.
not dead again.
While I'm there...
Oh boy.
No, never mind.
You're not doing anything?
I sabotaged it.
Okay.
I'm putting it back in.
Hit from attack nuke shell.
This sounds lovely, thank you. I climb back down.
What? Hey, whoo, ha 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 ha. What exactly is going on here?
You had a little malfunction. I fixed you though. You are good to go now.
No, I see.
Good as new. Da?
Yes, very good as new. Yes, comrade, very good as new.
Yes, very good as new. Purchase.
Well, I'm already dead. Y'all have fun with that.
What do you think we should do with these comrades, comrade?
I think we should see if any of them will join us, comrades.
Da.
Da.
What is your thinking of the Communist Party?
Da.
Are you asking us to join a secret society? That sounds Fantastic.
Hey, friend
Welcome,
computer, are you
comrade.
listening to this?
Pardon? I was just watching reruns of Firefly. What did I miss?
Well, nothing, friend computer. All is well here.
All right. I'm going to go back to that now.
Hashtag Alice was right, people.
What about the rest of you?
What about the rest of you?
Can I use my remote up and downer to power him down?
Sure.
Make him flaccid.
Go ahead and give me a.
Can I punch him?
Well, wait. Oh, I feel like we might be entering into some actual combat here. So what I want you to do is anybody who wants to take an action, take one of their action cards. Now that we're actually going into a fight in the last half hour of our show. Actions run from 1 to 10. Remember, you can claim any number. If you look on the cards.
Mm-hmm.
I have a question.
Yes. Mm-hmm. That's.
Okay.
But the idea. Yeah, I think you know what I mean.
I'm not sure I do.
Well, you. All right. Okay. So let's explain. Let me quickly explain how the initiative works. Every action card has a number on it, and if you whichever card you choose to act on, that's the number that you use. Some of them are printed on the card. Some of them are modified by your character's abilities or things like that. So, like if you want to use a like a piece of equipment, those are going to be modified by your things. Then we're going to count down or count up from 0 to 10. And the players can choose to act whenever they want. But if they choose to act on a turn where they don't have that number, somebody else can call them out. Okay. If you call out if you call out somebody and they do have their number, they basically reveal their card, then the person who called them out gets zapped and ends up losing their action. But if you call out a person and they don't have the number that they're claiming, then that person gets zapped. So it's very much like the classic card game Coup.
Mm-hmm. So do you go by the number that's written on here?
Yes.
Okay. So we're going 0 to 10.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Am I back here to be part of this?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
That's way more fun.
Welcome back, Alice. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling fantastic, friend computer. How are you? All hail.
Oh, I'm wonderful, as always.
Of course. All hail, friend computer.
Carry on.
Thank you.
If we claim a number, can we change it after play has started?
Like reveal your actual number? I don't know.
Yeah.
What
And
that
therefore
means.
act twice. So like if you're
No.
lying the first time.
Let's say
Yeah.
you have a low number, but you don't want to go first.
So you can say that it's a
I'm sorry.
4.
It actually counts down from 10 to 0.
Oh. That changes a few
Yeah.
things. Okay.
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 Okay. That makes more sense then. I was confused.
So once you've chosen your action,
Mm-hmm.
I already saw your cards before.
I
and you can
I
also
was
play
cheating.
the other action cards that you have as stuff that happens in the fight.
Okay.
So basically, the card that you're laying down for initiative, that's just the number, but the cards that
in your hand.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so we're initiating first.
Yeah. So
Do we only have the equipment we currently have?
yes, unless we have an angel do a loot drop.
Ah. Hello, friend, comrades. You are friendly comrades.
For example,
friends.
from Matt INKS, we have the Eau de Clean, which is a perfume bottle that falls out of the giant box of stuff that you immediately forgot about.
I think Zed just takes it.
The Underflex smells horrible, so some perfume helps you gain the trust of creatures and people in the deep.
Oh,
to clean. I'll hold that.
Well, you're grabbing it on your initiative.
Okay.
Oh.
I guess I'll wait to hold it until I know that I can go. I suppose.
All right. So, who is going on 0? Or I'm sorry, 10. 10 is top. 10.
This
9.
guy.
Oh, you're going on 10?
Yeah.
Anybody calling him on it?
I am.
Okay, flip it.
Sure.
Action order first.
Ah.
Okay.
But that doesn't say 10.
But it is still action order first.
Zap.
What are you doing, comrade?
I am
You must discard 1 action card.
Okay.
I am throwing petroleum jelly on you, so your moves are slippery.
Okay. Give me a throw roll.
I mean,
Can
there are
I do a
100
dodge
leaders.
roll,
I'll take
or is
the
that
items.
not?
Yeah, go ahead and dodge.
Okay.
Zigzag.
Would that be athletics?
Violence.
Athletics.
Oh, I forgot about a computer. I got 1 success.
I have 3 success. Comrade.
Oh, I was supposed to deduct 1 from my roll. I forgot.
Oh yeah.
Alright.
You have no success. I have 3.
For why?
Because I made a snap decision and reacted too quickly without planning.
Well,
Well,
you
at
pop
least
up.
you know yourself, A.A. Rob.
You pop open the top of the petroleum jelly container, and as you're scooping out a handful, you get a massive whiff of some sort of chemical that just waters the hell out of your eyes.
Oh no, that's not. Oh, you done effed up.
Aaron.
And you don't even get like your throw off because you're just like, oh. And that, of course, your one hand now is covered in the.
Yeah.
So that was on how? That was on 10.
That was on first.
9.
Who's on first?
8. 7. 6.
5.
5.
5 as well.
Anyone calling them out?
They
Now
waited.
you don't actually have to reveal your card.
Yeah, I was just making sure I had the right one out.
I know. Okay. What are you doing?
I am punching this
Oh,
one
outside.
and trying to steal his remote.
Okay. Give me a
Melee.
melee violence check.
Can I use my helping hand?
What does that do?
Can I do mine too at the same time? Because I'm also 5.
What are you doing?
Critical failure. Something goes very wrong. GM, you determine how. Ooh. Ooh.
All right.
All hail friend computer and Rob.
Error. Robbot. Explain what is wrong.
I'll get there in a second, friend computer. I want to see how this roll plays out first.
You make a fair point. Back to Firefly.
All right. So go ahead and roll. Yeah, you roll, and I'm trying to think. I'm trying to see if. Go ahead and you also roll melee violence. Both of you.
Okay.
I like how it's just violence.
Yeah.
It's such a good stat to just tell people to roll. Ooh.
I got a 3. Oh, I didn't
Wow.
roll a computer die on that though. Okay, I got a 3.
I got
Computer!
I got a computer and I didn't do shit.
So you got a 3.
I swear. I'm
that was
gonna-
on my dodge though. I didn't
I
roll my
swear.
attack on him yet.
Wait, what were you dodging?
Her.
But
Should
the
I be
friend
attacking
computers-
first? 'Cause I
No,
wanna
you should be
use this.
attacking. Yeah, she
Okay.
used a different critical failure.
Okay. I want to use my helping hands.
Okay.
Let me read this out loud for the audience at home. When you need a little extra oomph in hand-to-hand, if I get a success, my next melee attack causes a hurt, even on a failed attack. On a failure, they break my hands, causing me to be injured. Yeah.
Okay, roll it.
Cool. Which dice have worked well?
Oh, that almost went in my cup.
I'm Moxie. I'm gonna re-roll that with this die.
Worse.
Moxie.
Nope, you can only one Moxie.
So it's
Okay. They broke my hand and I'm injured.
Except
You're lucky.
that's a critical failure.
I heard you.
Ooh.
So here's what happens.
Yeah.
You rolled.
Wait, who fails worse? Me or him?
Probably you.
Well,
Both.
Robbot gets to decide.
I
Rob
thought you
gets-
got to decide
No.
because it
Nope.
was your failure.
GM gets to decide.
Oh, okay. Damn.
All hail friend computer.
Bing bong. Super man, I noticed that you were trying to do something, but spectacularly failed at it.
I did, friend computer. I did.
What is going on? Have you lost confidence in yourself?
I forgot to eat today. Feel a little weak.
Oh, well, here. Let me give you a burger.
Thank you, friend computer.
It will shoot from the sky. Be sure to catch it. Goodbye.
And that's when you get punched by
Cool.
by Lucy. And the so you catch the burger, she catches you.
I actually do get a burger.
Yeah. But the two of you then bounce off the side of the Warbot, which point defense system activated.
Ah! Where do you keep the nuclear vessels?
Both of you get turned into a fine red paste.
Do I still get to use my action eventually?
Not until you come back.
Okay.
But we reset in the treason.
Do we?
Yeah.
Oh. That is great.
That's why I took the commie phone call.
So is anybody else doing anything? Well, I think you're the only person that has an action left, or you have an action too.
I
don't
haven't.
you?
No, I made them fail.
I haven't done anything, but
We were both on 5.
Okay.
Your flesh bodies are weak, citizens. I hope that you are stronger in your next clone incarnation.
Oh dear. Oh dear. I don't know what to do. I will not do anything.
All right.
Do I
Great job, comrade.
do I come
You're
back?
not here.
Yeah. No, 5 minutes pass. The other clones are delivered.
Warbot, what should we do?
Okay.
I would like to do what I was gonna do and deactivate the robot.
How are you going to do that? Oh, interesting.
While he's doing that, can I do this? I'm gonna
Citizens,
take the high ground by climbing up the Warbot.
So,
Yes, friend computer?
okay. So here's what happens.
what are you doing to my precious warbot?
Oh.
So the man. Right. So the rather than the clones dispersing from their usual decantation point on the floor, for whatever reason, the new clone of Soup Our Man decants above the Warbot and lands with a heavy thud, and that causes the piece that you had installed to fall off again.
Suck.
But you come out on top of the Warbot as well, except you're still on the gantry. There's like a catwalk above it.
Okay.
So the two of you both kind of see the piece as it's like rolling and wavering on the edge.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do?
Risky trick.
Oh man. So describe how the action becomes dangerous. You get +2 dice. Well, you still have to lay down a card for, this is basically a bonus card that you play on top of the card that you're, you're playing one for initiative and you're playing one for the action.
Where are we at in initiative?
We're going back up to...
We just
start.
did 5s.
Right, but we're going back to the start and starting a new round because this took place, everyone had a moment to be like, what the hell just happened? And now it's like...
Did we redraw at some point?
Yeah, we're kind of running
Because
low.
otherwise I don't.
What do you mean?
Hold on a second. And...
You know you want to help the communists.
Who wants the top card of the deck?
I'll take it.
She can have. Let her have. I don't... The fates, you know.
Ding bong. I heard a trigger word. That trigger word was communist.
I was saying that they're all dirty dogs.
Well, you are correct in saying that, Lucy. But how did you get on the subject of communist?
Oh, we were discussing the note from earlier, were we not, Zed?
What note? We
Our
aren't
computer,
supposed to
Lucy,
have looked at the note.
made the Warbot a communist, and then it all asked if we were communists, and then Zed was like, I'll be a communist, and then we were like, oh my gosh, everybody's a communist except for me, and him,
Alice,
and him.
Where do you get these dreams out of your head?
That is correct.
Lucy.
I love you, Ethan.
Alice, is what you say true?
It is, friend computer, it is.
Zed.
Don't lie to me like you've done the last 3 times, Alice. You know what happened.
Friend computer, as team leader, I can confirm that what Alice says is indeed true.
Friend computer, you know I am good for you. I am good friend to friend computer.
Wait, pause.
You know something. I have noticed that your vocal cadence is a little different from standard Alpha Complex vocal cadence.
This
It
is
sounds
only the
like-
vocal cadence of my clone that was given by you. I love it. It makes me good friend to friend computer.
Sounds like the vocal cadence of a communist. Lucy,
Da.
for your trespasses, I am assigning you 3 additional treason points.
Da.
Make that 4.
I changed my mind. I'm throwing in 1 more for a good measure, so that you are sure you learn your lesson.
Good decision, friend computer. All
that's-
hail, friend computer.
I think she's
So that's
All
5.
hail.
All hail.
All hail.
Except...
Bye, Lucy.
Except...
I have good comrade.
Computer, we've revised the treason stars here. Our good citizen Devin G. RSN would like to switch Tawny's treason with Jordan's treason.
I thank you, comrade Devin.
And Devin would like to thank Tawny for her love of Nightwing.
Thank you, citizen.
Any,
I'm using my own marker.
Error. Treason stars being transferred. Error.
any Spider-Man fans out there?
I like X-Men.
Thank you, Devin. Grayson forever.
All right, so while that happened, you
Go
grabbed the
Dick.
part,
Darn
and
it.
what are you doing with it?
I
Are you reinstalling it, or are you throwing it away?
can I did she hack it? Can I figure out if she hacked it? Can I destroy it? Can I get a replacement?
You tell me. What do you want?
I would like to destroy it and get a replacement part.
Okay. How are you going to get a replacement part?
Ask the equipment manager.
You don't have a replacement part for a thing like this.
I will request a replacement part from friend computer.
All right, give me a brains plus bureaucracy roll.
I'm just gonna stare at Lucy.
Oh, computer. That is 2 successes.
All right. Friend computer, it looks like they need a replacement part for the Warbot. Do you have anything that they can use?
Let me see. We do have some equipment parts lying around. I think that what you should do is take the equipment from an old Xbox One and wire it into Warbot. That should do the trick. Here, let me send it to you. Watch your head.
And you fiddle the Xbox together, plop it onto the Warbot. The Warbot goes. Hi everyone,
Hello, Warbot.
Hello, Warbot.
bro. Anybody want to play some Halo, bro?
Yeah.
And that is where we end our jaunt into the world of Paranoia.
Oh my God.
Having a heart attack.
I don't know if I can stop smiling.
We'll be back in 10 minutes for our
Wrap up.
Alpha Complex Debrief, where we'll talk about the experience of playing Paranoia, and profusely thanking all the people who donated money.
Thank you so much.
So we'll be back at that point. Until then, keep smiling, citizen. And welcome back to our Alpha Complex Debrief. We'd like to thank everybody who came out to watch our show, because this was something that was very special to all of us to do. We've been talking about doing a special one shot. I'm just keep going. A special one shot for my birthday, and then the opportunity to raise money for Rain came up, and everybody jumped in with both feet. So it's very amazing. I will announce at this point that we have raised $536 for Rain, which is above our goal. So I am very happy that we surpassed that. In addition, that does not include the Patreon contribution that we're going to be making at the end of the month. So if you want to join our Patreon and influence the types of games that we play, and support what we're doing here, and
we also have our 0 sessions.
Yeah, if you want to hear where these characters were created, if you support our Patreon at the balcony level or higher, you will get access to all of our session zeros, which is where we make all these wonderful characters. And the Paranoia one is a little odd, but
we ate pasta.
But I feel like that's not even a euphemism.
No. They ate pasta. It's a thing that happened.
I feel like
Sunday.
But I feel like even if it, like, most of the time our session zeros are about talking about like our characters and coming up with hooks and slotting them together. But I feel like that one, the Paranoia one, didn't necessarily have that, partially because that's not necessarily how you make characters in Paranoia, but there's still an authenticity of like, this is what it's like to sit around and make characters. Is sometimes you get off on tangents, sometimes you get into arguments about, fan stuff, but that's okay, because really the point of all this is to hang out with your friends and spend time together and enjoy it.
Wait,
and that's what
not anymore.
So if you support our Patreon and sign up this month, all of our take for the Patreon is also going to be added onto this total, and we also have a couple of other channels that are coming in as well too. So this won't necessarily be our final total, but I am so glad that we hit I'm so glad that we hit 536. I actually forgot to do the thing that I was going to do, which was to use something from the excellent pieces that Mongoose Publishing gave us to use. Specifically, there were one of the things out of the Acute Paranoia box, which is the big expansion that just came out.
Ooh, shiny.
It has
Very shiny.
It has very specific rules for how to play bots. If you want to play a bot as a player character, as opposed to just a sort of a drop in like Matt did. It also has additional cards and pieces. But the thing I was going to do was to give everybody these paranoia disorder bingo cards, and if you noticed people suffering from these afflictions, you could terminate them if you got the bingo. Yeah.
That's fantastic.
That would have been
Sweat
amazing.
without reason. Compulsive whistling.
Ooh, yeah, dude, they might just get punched for that one.
So the
Excessive butt touching.
the bot toucher.
Bing bong! So we had...
Yes, Lord of the Board, Brad.
we had a wonderful donation by Bystrict. He said feel free, or he or she, I believe he, said feel free to tell the team to know that I hate non-rounded numbers. I've rounded out the donation to even $600.
Oh,
my
wow.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Thank you so much.
Wow.
You guys are all amazing.
So if someone else wants to donate for 601,
You are amazing.
Breaking
That
Thank
is
you
so
much.
awesome.
Breaking the
Oh,
law.
Thank
Oh
you.
my word.
I should have brought the tissues.
we normally have a box down.
Like, Rain is one of those. Oh, like I can't even right now. Like, I'm so happy.
So
Rain's making you rain.
From your eyes.
Right.
So this version of Paranoia comes with a lot of accessories, and Mongoose basically gave us everything that they had. We got the main box set. We got the Acute Paranoia box set, which has a bunch of expansions. We got the Yellow Clearance Black Box Blues, which is a classic campaign for Paranoia that plays where basically everybody is killing each other over a box of ancient videotapes, and it tracks those through several different adventures. We got
Oh, so they're going through my office and finding all the VHS.
right. We got a couple of the adventures that they put out for this version of Paranoia, as well as additional power cards, secret society cards, gear cards, and you saw a lot of those in play. I just want to make sure that I'm going through this because I was blown away by the support of Mongoose Publishing, and
Thank you, Mongoose.
if you enjoyed watching us play Paranoia, you can have the same adventures like this if you buy those box sets, and
all the stress.
and yeah, like all of these guys at every break. Once the camera's on off, everyone was like, so
I did raise your blood pressure.
Immediately
Right.
dropped the
Fabulous.
smile so my face muscles could rest.
I'm like, oh god.
I didn't go to the gym, and it was worth it.
So one of the things that we have is a prize package that Mongoose put together for us as sort of the first 3 pieces of your adventures in Alpha Complex. That would be the core box set, the interactive screen, which I didn't even get to use because you guys are too busy murdering each other. Like, just straight murder, not like, oh, we're gonna fight like now. And then my personal favorite, the forms pack.
Yeah.
Which is great.
We didn't really get to dig deep and
I
show you guys
started
this,
to.
but this is hilarious.
I would have absolutely let
Hilarious.
people terminate people if you would have sat down and filled out the forms. Like
Yeah.
that's like
We were so quick moving, though.
Yeah.
Like, you
I
have
was-
to do it at the right time, or
Yeah.
you're committing treason by filling out a form before
Right.
treason's committed.
Right.
But, like, some of these, like, nature of accusations are, like,
Kidnapping
Putting
or detention
Fizz-
of citizen without computer permission.
putting Fizz Whiz on a high programmer shower head or elsewhere.
Resisting hygienic processing or medical treatment.
So, we have decided that this package is going to Michael Surma. You are going to.
Thank you.
I
Congrats.
will contact
Thank you,
you
Michael.
about your address, or I can drop it off at your house because I believe you live around here.
Not in a weird way.
Not in a weird way.
It could be in a weird way.
It's
you
probably
want
a little
it to
bit
be in a weird way.
But this
Or
is coming home.
1-4.
This is going home to you. Thank you so much for your generosity
Thank
and to the generosity of so many people. Let's go through the list. We'd like to thank Michael Surma, Matt Winkies, Dan Giralta. Yes,
Giralty.
Giralty. I always miss
Moose
it. I'm
and
sorry.
squirrel forever.
Greg Reynolds, Cat Toe,
Yay!
Lisa Ramella, Bounce,
Lisa, I'm coming for you.
Bounce Milwaukee,
Yeah.
Anonymous Donor,
Yes.
Yay!
Shannon Strucci, our friends over at Critical Bitcast.
Thanks
They're
for
doing
that.
their
Thank
Spider Day cast today. David Rodriguez, Elizabeth Lane, and of course Devin Grayson.
Yeah.
All of you. Oh, and
Grayson forever.
yeah,
No.
all of you blew me away. Like
Thank you so much.
it,
Seriously.
seriously, yeah. Like I can't believe that we were able to have so much fun, but also do something that's done a lot of good in this world. So thank you so much for donating the money. And again, if you feel like throwing more money our way, back the Patreon, and we also will be taking donations through the rest of the month of April. But let's reveal some secrets here. I'm sure everybody's dying what everybody's secret society was. For those folks who didn't listen to our session 0, which you can on if you support our Patreon. So let's start with Tawny. I bet you nobody will guess what your
It's
secret
this
is.
big shocker. I was communist.
Whoever would have guessed.
I wish you could have seen the look on her face when in the session 0 where she was like, "I'm a communist," and I'm like, "You get to do a Zora accent," and she immediately was like, "Nuclear vessels." It was great.
Sidebar: I am planning on doing a Zoya the Destroyer Halloween costume this year that I can
You
roll over
are?
to cosplay.
Yes.
So
Nice.
it's gonna happen.
Or
Dude, I will totally roleplay another Glow character if
Do
you
it.
want.
Yeah,
Do it.
I want
Like,
to see
what do you want?
Liverpool.
Do it. I don't know. We'll have to look.
I don't know. I mean, like,
Oh, we'll talk.
yeah.
Okay.
I don't. Well, see, you guys. Well, I don't want to spoil anything, but we should talk about if you're gonna do wrestling stuff.
yeah. Okay.
Anyway,
Dude.
Okay.
I'm just
Uh-huh.
saying.
Dude,
Okay.
Mutant
I
power?
see where that's going.
Oh, my mutant power was the one that I stole from Sarah.
you
Which was Hottie.
Snap face.
My original was the swapper, which
Hmm.
meant that I could swap my mutant power. I never got to use this, and I thought I was stealing it from her before she could use it on me, and I did fail.
She didn't use the power, but there was that whole grenade thing. that was
Yeah.
going on.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
She
kinda
had
what
a
happened.
grenade
Yeah.
in her hand.
Yeah.
My secret society was that I had no secret society, and I was so loyal, I didn't believe other people would have secret societies either.
That's amazing.
And my power was a nullifier for other people's powers.
Ooh.
I was the dampener. So
Oh.
on contact, I could cancel other people's powers.
That would be Sync from Generation X if you were a Marvel fan. Wait, no. Yes, no. Yes, no. No. Sorry. I ended up with Swiper, Swapper, whatever
Swiper
the commie
knows
gave me.
Teehee?
Tee my
I'll tee you.
right in the face. And I was part of the Freaks, keyword Protec. Technology is cool, fun, and easier to understand than human beings. So true.
And you were also a fantastic happiness officer
Yes.
or loyalty officer.
Loyalty.
Yeah. That was fantastic.
Dude, I was having so much fun in that. Like, it dawned on me at like 9:30 last night. Wait,
Yeah.
I have markers and I can do stuff.
Yeah.
So I found like a bunch of old pins and like safety pins and made these last night.
And the sign.
Fantastic.
Don't forget the sign.
And the side all.
Friend computer
fucking
appreciates
fantastic.
your contribution.
Oh man, it was so much fun.
All right, Johnny.
I was part of the Frankenstein Destroyers, who believe that humans are just as capable, if not more, than machines, and that all machines need to die. Having said that,
we
I was
should
an
have worked
android.
together, yo. Oh.
So, yeah, I didn't really care about
Were
the
you
A
communism
lot
thing.
of self-hatred
I mean,
there.
A lot of
Yeah.
self-hatred.
Yeah,
How did you cope with that?
I didn't.
Probably mom bot.
I had no problem with the communism thing. It was the robot period that I had a problem with.
Oh. We should have worked together, though, to bring the robot down.
But you wanted to control them. I
I
wanted
mean,
them to
controlling
be...
it would have been nice, but killing it would have been good too.
Oh, well, you didn't want to kill it. You
I
wanted
mean-
to...
And I tried to play the long game and failed. My
Well,
mutant
friend
power.
computer always wins.
I'm on the friend computer side.
Wait, you
But-
what?
Yes. You'll see when I explain. My mutant power was assassination. I can kill people with the power of my mind.
That's
Right,
telekinesis,
River Tam.
Kyle. Mind
So
bullets.
it's like one of those things. It's very popular, but as soon as I use it, I'm like ultimately like enemy number one because there's a lot of anti-mutant propaganda in this game. But my secret society was IntSec, which is order and pro-tech, and work for the computer as an undercover agent, rooting out subversion and corruption among troubleshooters. You root out terrorists, the causes of terrorists, wherever they rear their ugly heads. Be ruthless, don't get found out. So when we were doing Zero Session, I also pulled a card that said I was going to try to join whatever secret society I saw. So I tried to trick them into thinking that I was going to join them, but I failed. I did very badly at my
Well, I don't know.
ultimate-
You have, I think, what clone is everybody on?
4.
But
My second one died
Yeah,
at the
so-
very end.
But I did have the least amount of treason stars.
That's true.
Yeah, your deaths were more just oops, boom.
Yeah, I don't. Can we not talk about trees and stuff?
And last but certainly not least, I think we all need to give a round of applause to our fantastic friend computer, Ms. Danielle Bryn, joining us
thanks,
all the way
guys.
from Atlanta. Danielle,
In the speaker.
I have run Paranoia several times, and part of the reason, and I think you understand why this game is so fun, because you just get to put the knife into people and make them squirm and make them sweat, and you did a fantastic job as friend computer. Like
I was seriously like, oh, I've disappointed friend computer.
yes, like, and that's what you want, is you kind of want that weird sympathy, but also like, you know, you played into the role so well, and I'm so happy that we were able to rig up this this technical solution. And frankly, the fact that you're coming in over a Bluetooth speaker adds to that sort of machine dispatch of it.
Helps with the immersion.
Because in the past, you know, like in the long ago, I would, you know, you just kind of use a Dave voice, and like the last time that I ran this, I had a text to speech thing on my laptop. And the best part about that was that you would type, and people would get, you know, that tension that you get when somebody's you're chatting with somebody and you ask them like an important question, like, hey, would you like to go out for coffee sometime? And you just see the 3 dots for like 3 days. And you're like,
I have no idea what that's.
you're like, yes. That's what would happen as I was typing the answer. But because I was able to feed Danielle information, and she was actually also assisting us by monitoring the chat, monitoring the donations. I feel like we got that same tension of when you would ask friend computer a question and she wouldn't answer right away. I could kind of tell people's faces like, what's going on? So Danielle, thank you very much for joining us and making this
so good.
a
Thanks so
wonderful
much, you
experience.
guys.
Also,
I really missed you.
We miss you too.
We miss you too.
Also, I'm never going to be able to hear the words "bee-boop" ever again.
That was so good the first time you did that.
It's fantastic.
So good.
All right, folks. We would like to thank you, everybody, for coming out and watching us play. I
Thanks
read off all the.
Thanks to Matt for
Oh
joining.
yeah, yes. Thank you
thanks,
to
Matt.
Matt
That was
Wild.
That
for-
was great.
That was great.
Thank you, Fred Farr, for joining us.
Yes.
That was so
for
funny.
Robot Metro.
I finally picked up on it.
we had a small PowerPoint presentation, and Tony finally figured it out. So, for Theater of the Mind players, which of course are Tony Thompson, Ethan Einstein Anderson, Sarah Babe, Tony Cheek, Jordan Fishburne,
You're not smiling big enough.
the lovely robot Danielle Bryn, and Lord of the Board Brad. This is Rob Whelan saying, just repeat to yourself, it's just a show. I should really just be deleted for your security clearance.
All hail, friend.